Hi, this is Greg from the All Seeing Guys. Welcome to episode 16, our New Year special. On this episode, we discuss celebrities who have died in 2015 and some predictions of that for 2016. We do talk about Filthy Phil from Motorhead, and we mention Lemmy briefly. And as soon as he finished recording, we found out Lemmy had in fact died. Well, it had been announced he had died while we were recording. So, in case you wonder why we don't mention that, but mention Lemmy, that is why. We're not going to re-record it or re-edit it or anything. That's just how it's going to have to be. It's very sad, rest in peace Lemmy, but the show must go on. So it's not all doom and gloom though, people die all the time, so, we make light of that fact. And it's not all about death, Joe says the C word a lot, and we're pretty intoxicated for this episode, more than we usually are, so I hope you enjoy. Happy New Year. Tack it in.
The All Seeing Guys. The All Seeing Guys. The Living Room. With Greg and Joe. The Living Room. The All Seeing Guys. The Living Room. The All Seeing Guys.
Jazz hands.
Oh!
Why?
Episode number 16.
Oh no, welcome everyone first.
Happy New... I thought you were going to say it.
Sorry.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Alright. Sorry, I wasn't...
What year is it now?
I don't know, 2016.
Fucking 2016.
Yeah,
Where's the flying cars at, man?
I know, right? But we're going to be writing 2015 for the next 2 months until we get used to it.
It's true. But where's, the finger scanning,
Oh, that shit
keys
exists, though.
and shit?
That's,
I know
that
it exists, but where is it?
I don't know. What about the retina scans?
Where are mini discs at? I thought, where's their comeback, man?
Where's mini discs at? We're still trying to fucking get a reboot of CDs.
That's true. They're not catching on, even though they're called mixtapes. I mean, they're not even tapes anymore, or CDs.
No, you know why? Because they're all fucking bursting into flames because there's so much fire.
Because, the old saying goes, mixtapes are like opinions. Everyone's got one. Same can be said for podcasts nowadays as well.
And on that note, welcome to the All Seeing Guys.
Happy New Year. We hope you enjoyed the Christmas episode. We had a good time doing that one.
Oh, that was so much fun. Harry has had more feedback than we have.
It's true. He feels like a little celebrity.
He does, yeah. He's got
You're not Harry. None of us are.
None of us are. No, this is a small world that we live in.
But we will have Harry back in a future episode.
Yes.
We're going to do an unplanned one with him, but more about that when it comes.
I think he's going to be the breakout star of 2016.
Really?
Yeah, I think he's going to get, that Brit Award that they give out to, rising stars? I think, Adele won it in the past, and that Sam Smith dude. Harry this year, man, I'm telling you. Harry Bone. All
the way.
Yeah, just not even because he's got an album coming out. Just because he's just really funny when he talks.
And the album covers him with his guitar outside a tank.
Yeah. Calling James...
with a big bulge.
Calling James Blunt some muggy bastard.
While having a dental procedure performed.
Oh, man. That's going to be the greatest album cover that's ever existed. A man sitting in front of a tank with a guitar whilst a dentist takes out a fucking tooth.
Quickly, album title name, what's it going to be?
Tanks and Teeth.
I was going to go with Shake Your Bones.
Oh! So much better.
I don't know, it doesn't even make sense to the artwork.
Just tanks and teeth. I was like, what have I just said? Something about tanks and something about a dentist. All right, tanks and teeth. It sounds like a monthly magazine.
Tanks and teeth. Aren't you so tired that your two favourite things are in one magazine? Are you tired of paying 2 subscriptions for 2 different things? Well, at last, tanks and teeth are together.
Where each episode you get one piece of kit for a tank and one bit of
by a veterinary dentist
to recreate an entire tank and also someone's mouth.
But tanks and teeth is not available in the shops. No, you need to go to dentist waiting rooms. And you can't buy them, just finger them.
The first episode is $2.99. After that, it's $5.99.
And you can build your own tank.
That's how they get you.
You can build your own tank, an actual tank. There are 40,000 issues. We get one piece out of a week.
You have to go to Syria to fucking buy them. Anyway, hello.
So we've got sidetracked already. So 2016, this is going to be quite a fun episode. We're going to be reviewing the year that we've just experienced.
Yep, like Charlie Brooker, but
yes.
Not as funny.
But yes, and then we're going to do a little calling it all the way through 2016. Our predictions of
we have some predictions.
Oh, predictions! I've got a few that I'm not happy with. To be fair,
I've already thought of I actually saw something today. I mean, when we get into it about people that we think are going to die. And I thought of one today that I've generally got good money on.
I wonder it's on my list.
We'll see.
Anyway, because we didn't do it the last episode, and it's Harry's favourite, we are going to start with a geese dropping. So here we go. I like biscuits. Get that washing thing your mum wants, and then we didn't have to go Poundland, innit?
The classy folk of Kingston
No,
High
it
Street.
wasn't in Kingston.
Wasn't it?
This is the best bit. I'm going to say it one more time and then tell you where it was. Get that washing thing your ma wants, and then we didn't have to go to Poundland, innit? As heard in Pound Stretcher, Hastings.
They haven't yet got a Poundland. I just remembered. I mean, I've got. I think I'm going to wait till 2016 to do the really, really good one that I sent you that I overheard in the
Oh,
cops.
yes, yeah, I've saved mine as well.
I'm assuming this is a geese dropping that I just overheard somewhere, and it was literally just someone thought the Holocaust was good.
Who would you have heard say that? Where?
I don't know.
Amazing.
I mean, they've got a point.
Yeah, well, someone was doing it, so someone must have. Yeah, thought it was good.
I'm pretty sure there was a few thousand Germans that thought it was a great idea. You know what happened? They didn't take it on Dragon's Den.
Clap.
If they'd taken it on Dragon's Den,
I want to do
it would have got shut down.
I'm out.
I'm out. Are you
Taking
Jewish?
my money with me.
If you're Jewish, then you're definitely in.
Oh, yeah, you're right, I'm in. I had this one, the same little holiday to Hastings. We went to a little town called Abbey.
Yes.
Sorry, it's not called Abbey, it's called Battle. Battle Abbey's there.
Yeah. Because of the Battle of Hastings.
We were in a charity shop, and this woman came in with her daughter to buy her a bag for school. And they're picking ones up.
I mean, that's where you start.
And there's like a shirt on like a soft form mannequin at the front of the shop. You can tell I work in retail.
Don't you love the outfits they put on display in the windows of charity shops?
I do. And if it's the only one, it's kind of like, can I have
those
those
outfits? Those
small?
outfits end up being the only thing that men on their stag do's can wear.
That's what they're just doing, stag uniforms in the window. But we're in there, and this woman came in with her daughter, and she's looking for a bag, and the guy behind the counter wasn't some old granny like you get here.
Yeah.
This guy was on it, man. Young guy in a suit, cool glasses.
Did he recently get fired from Phones for You?
And he was like, hey, how you doing? Like, really into it.
You want a warranty with it? Oh, no, hang on,
sorry. The woman was really into, like, buying a bag for her daughter.
Yeah.
Turned to the shirt. She's like, oh, this is lovely. Oh, and that's in this. And she's feeling it. She looks around to everyone and goes, oh, it's very de jour, isn't it?
De jour?
Very de jour. Very de jour, this shirt. And I literally looked at me and went, that's French off the day, isn't it? Like when you go to restaurants and it's like,
the shirt
soup de jour.
No, it's the shirt.
Of the
it's
day.
the shirt de jour. It's the shirt of the day.
They sell
so many shirts off that mannequin, and they have to have one a day.
Very de jour. I like this. Yes. I thought it was very funny.
She might as well just gone in there and was like, it's a bit bland.
It is a bit bland. Do you have it in blue? Do you have it in de jour blue?
Yes, this shirt is rather tartar. Raw meat. Fuck off.
A bit too radish for me. No.
Danny Dyer running that charity shop there.
Nah, you bet.
Fucking sort it out, you salt. What are you getting fucking lemon for? Danny Dyer, the biggest highlight of my 2015.
And that brings us into Let's Review 2015.
Yes, what a year it's been, eh?
It's I'm going to go straight into this and get this out of the way. It's been a shit year, really.
Oh, no, it has been awful.
Lots of deaths, lots of fear. I'm going to say this now, most notably, the old Paris events. And hopefully between then and us recording this and putting it out, there hasn't been any more. But we just want to say we're not really going to be diving into that because you don't want to hear us talk politics. That's not why you listen to this podcast.
I did have a thought though the other day, where when like everyone changed their profile pictures to like French flags. Yeah. I really want ISIS to go on Facebook and just be like, holy shit! All of a sudden, there's about like 500,000 like other French people. All of a sudden, just like guys, we're gonna have to lay off this world terrorism because everyone's turned into French people. So we need to really rethink this because we did not plan for this.
This is why we're not going to talk about politics on the show.
Just needed to get out of my system.
So, if we're like reviewing big things of 2015 and we're talking about the most pointless shit, don't be like, oh, well, they forgot about one of the most horrific things that happened this year. No, we're not going to talk about that.
I'm going to
acknowledge it. It's not that we don't care.
No,
that's just it.
I am, however, in the new year going to change my profile picture to the Cameroon flag and wonder how many people follow suitly. Nothing's going on there as far as I'm aware.
It's true. Social experiment.
There you go. We'll just change it and we'll just make it look like something bad has happened.
So there you go. That was our piece on the political and terrorism side of it. We're not
it's horrible.
To that,
don't get me wrong.
So many awesome podcasts
It's not funny, But at the same time,
It's not, yeah. So
no, it's not funny. At the same time,
respectfully, we're going to step over it and go into what happened in 2015. For us, I think we started the podcast.
we did, yeah. We've had quite an eventful in the way of podcasters.
Yeah. Well, year, I guess. I moved back in with the in-laws to save money to move
Yes,
out
you did, yep.
in 2016. You've moved out and now you're living in a flat.
I am, yeah. I now have a flat.
This is the first episode in Joe's new flat, by the way.
This is it, yeah. This is
be
now
podcast central now.
my flatmate Kaz. She is well aware of the situation and our podcast and how
I
we
will be
require to
showing
have
up.
a space. But she's cool with that, and and we're kind of hoping that she's going to be in a future episode as well.
She's up for it. It'll be good.
That'd be well good. That'd be really cool.
So yeah, so now Joe's here. It's easy for us to do it. We don't have to wait weeks and then do 6 in a night. We can do this every 2 weeks.
We're gonna be on point with our shit.
And once New Year's out the way, which would have been the time you heard this.
By the time you heard
sale
this,
dies down, we can get our lives back to normal. We will be doing it.
yeah,
Back.
We are literally going balls deep into 2016.
So what else happened in 2016? Even though I just said we won't discuss politics, you're right. We had to bring it up.
Oh, I had sex.
Piggate. Oh, and Joe had sex with a pig, as you're about to find out.
Hey, if it works for David Cameron.
With who, Joe? Who was it? Tell us all about it.
Well, it was.
Fine, I'll tell them. It was all right.
I did a little manoeuvre I like to call pigs in blanket.
You wrapped her in bacon. Sorry, we were both drinking at the time. We never drink at the same time.
That was the first element of dead air that we've ever had.
And both of us going.
I love the spontaneous filler though. You wrapped her in bacon. I did.
So Piggate, eh?
Yeah, what about that?
Not as big a deal as it was made out to be.
No, it was the sort of situation where, again, not to get massively political, but everyone was just fucking wishing that David Cameron would fuck up.
I love the way they put it as David Cameron put a private part of his anatomy into a dead pig's mouth as part of an initiation ceremony.
I genuinely don't think he put his penis in there. I think it was just a nipple.
I think really long nipple he's got. Just the one. That he uses as a lasso.
Oh my God.
When he can't reach his cup of tea.
That's it.
Yes, great.
Imagine if you...
I don't know what it sounds like, the Emperor.
No, don't want
You have no power.
Soon we're taking over the...
Lasso nipple.
But I think, yeah, man, that was a bit of a fucking funny 2 weeks.
But it's so funny that it did, no pun intended, but mirror Black Mirror. Again,
yeah, that was it, wasn't it? They had this whole fucking thing on there.
Have you seen that episode of that?
Out of everything, I've seen a lot of Charlie Brooker stuff. Like Nathan Barley, I love. Like Nathan Barley's fucking so on point.
Yeah, it is funny.
With just generally how like popular society is. It's so fucking on point. But I know he put out a bunch of stuff. Or he wrote for a bunch of stuff.
Just watched that one episode.
Black Mirror.
The first episode, I think, was series 1.
The first episode.
And it's just he has to fuck this pig to save. Spoilers, to save some princess that's been kidnapped by terrorists. He has to fuck the pig. And then afterwards he has to go back to face his wife and she's all like, no. It's fucked up. Watch that one episode. It's good. It's good fun.
I'll check that out. Yeah, definitely.
What else happened? Rugby happened. England didn't.
There was some rugger, wasn't there? How much fun did we have during the rugby? We had so much fun.
We weren't watching it or following it or playing it.
No.
We were just in the pub when was it the first England game?
Yeah. So once again, as we always do, the Fighting Cocks they showed the rugby because their bar staff is made up of English, South Africa, and Australians. And that's
Jack.
all. And Jack.
And Reese, Americans.
Oh yes, Americans.
And George. Where's George from?
Jack is English. Jack's English.
That's why I didn't say from anywhere.
But so they put it on. A bunch of them were following.
George is from Collier's Wood.
That is an entirely different country. But yeah, they don't show a lot of sport down there, but the rugby was on, and they had the opening ceremony and all that shit.
Fucked off so many people.
Oh my God! But what was the first match? England versus Fiji.
England played rugby.
Cheering on Fiji the entire night. There was one point where there was these 4 rugby fans looking at me like they wanted to cave my head in.
And when I shouted, handball. I know it's such a bad joke. It's horrible. It's so fucking cliche, but everyone just fucking come on.
My favorite thing about that entire night is that like your wife Lizzie and her brother were down just to like fucking meet up and have drinks and stuff, and Ben came down, Ben Monopoly came down, and
Ed was down.
Yeah, man, everyone was down there. But I saw Lizzie, and she was dressed kind of like red and white, and I was like, "Oh, you've got the team colours on for the rugby," and she just went, "Oh, fuck off!" And I've never laughed. That was like the first, like I was like, that was basically my hello to her.
That was
evening.
Dance in the Middle. Night,
I was just like, hey,
that was Dance in the Middle.
That's another one for 2015. We came up with Dance in the Middle.
Lizzie came up with Dance in the Middle.
Lizzie
grabbing
trademark.
random strangers and putting them in between us and just shouting Dance in the Middle.
With an 8 out of 10.
And if you know their name, you switch it up to their name in the middle.
Yeah.
Guy
that's
in
it.
the middle. Guy in the middle.
No, Guy's not been in the middle. Guy don't like the middle. Harry liked the middle.
Yeah, Harry was drunk.
Yeah, well, yeah, all right, yeah, that's understandable.
Oh, so was Guy, actually, if we all were, to be fair.
That was a good old night. But yeah, the rugby happened.
Also, okay, so, a little random one here. The Biggest Lie competition happened.
The biggest... Isn't that like a game show? Like
No,
a TV game
it's
show?
It's an actual contest.
What was the biggest lie?
Annual's World Biggest Lie. A man won it for the 4th time running.
Was it 9/11 was actually done by Al Qaeda?
No, it wasn't. It's not even that. It's sorry, Harry, I'm going to read. Mike Naylor, 59, impresses judges with a whopper about cutting himself shaving, learning he had royal blood, and having a disastrous meal at Buckingham Palace.
Wow, that sounds like a great contest.
That was his...
The biggest lie?
No, not the... It was the best lie competition. Am I saying biggest? Yeah, biggest lie.
I mean, biggest and best is pretty much the same thing.
It is, no, it says...
If it's the biggest lie, it's almost guaranteed.
Biggest
liar.
So he was very convincing.
Did he Photoshop pictures?
Past winners included Sue Perkins from the Great British Bake Off.
Really?
Yeah.
I actually kind of like her.
So, well done
funny.
to Mike Naylor for winning
Shouts
59,
out.
man.
Man, I hope he got like a...
You're good at lying, so you're a good actor.
Yeah, he's... the circle is complete. You're a good actor.
You're a good actor.
Hopefully he's up for an Oscar.
We discussed it in the first episode, but the Kebab Wars happened. Kebab Wars. Kebab Wars. Kebab Awards.
There was...
Kebab Wars. Do you remember those?
Could you imagine
the
a Kebab War?
devastation of the 4-year-long Kebab War?
We don't do this for us.
Sheeshes everywhere.
This is for
Dinner
Turkey.
bread ruined.
Shalom!
lying stale in the street.
Just another Friday night.
But we're looking forward to the 2016 one.
Yes. Well,
we're not going. But
we're not. No, we were kind of.
There was.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest about it, Greg. I mean, you were in contact with them because you do the Twitter.
Yes.
You do the Twitter.
Yes.
You do some cheaping and all that. Chirps, tweets.
Chirps, flirting.
And there was some rapport between you and the Kebab Awards, and we were trying to like wheeze our way in there.
Yep.
And they denied us.
And then no, they didn't deny us. They sent me an email for a discounted ticket, but it was still like 120 something quid.
Bastards.
I think the Wonder Beers are going again, so I've asked them if they would come on here.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Then we can talk to them about the kebab.
That's hopefully that, yeah.
So we can talk to some men on the inside of
Yeah.
the Kebab Awards.
You know what we should do? We should just give them your brand new portable equipment. Just take it in.
Yes, I have the new portable mic, the Zoom system.
Maybe insure it before you give it to someone else?
Yes, it's true. It's true. I'm not going to give it to them.
No. All right, fair enough. No.
But I have it, and that means we can have some episodes out. Not all the time, but there'll be
we
some
are going to be
out
out on the streets.
Sounds good, though. It's good. Clip-on man buns happened this year as well.
Oh, dear.
As well as man buns.
As well as the actual man bun. Which is ridiculous.
Which, man bun is your hair in a bun on top of your head.
I was thinking about that as well, doesn't it?
Shades
just
on the side.
The man bun has always just looked like a regular man's ponytail that hasn't hit puberty.
Or like the back of like a Scotty dog.
Yeah, exactly. It was like, to me, that was worse than the Paris attacks. That's one of the worst things to happen in 2015 was the birth of the man bun.
You weren't tempted by it?
No, I get bored of my hair. Like, if my hair gets to a certain length,
time your hair's ever changed.
it's not really been ever like crazy long, has it?
No.
When I was younger, like when I
I've
was...
seen it very short a few times.
Yeah, no, I went through a phase of shaving my head because I thought it looked good and
Yes,
it doesn't.
I'm going through that phase as well.
Well, you're,
Just
I mean,
a phase, of course.
very, very dedicated to that phase. I can't wait for the day that you turn up again with a full head of hair.
John Travolta in Greece. And I'm just hoping no one notices it's a wig.
Hey, it's Danny! Ooh, woo!
I'm just so... No, it's not a wig. What are you talking about?
No, wig.
John Travolta's got a strong wig game.
I want
can
you to
tap
turn
into
up at the
that.
pub just with an attach-on man bun on your bald head. That'd be
Just
great.
the bun.
I'll buy it. I unfortunately will purposely donate
What that one called? Happy parishioners.
happy slappers.
Happy
yeah,
slappers.
of course. Happy clapping, slapping Krishnas.
I tell you what else happened this year. Those airboard hoverboards happened. The ones that everyone's just on two wheels, just.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of like the hoverboard
From Back to the
because
Future.
yeah, but that was just promo, and I haven't seen a single person on one of those.
Yeah, no, on the wheels, the two wheel things.
Yeah,
the
no,
Segway things.
I was mate. They were everywhere in New York, man, and now
were
they
they?
are everywhere here. There was, I remember when I went to New York and stuff. There was literally a guy going down a busy street, and he was so annoyed that he couldn't go any further. And I just wanted to lean over and was like, "Hey, man, maybe walk like everyone else, like a normal person." Because, you know, you look like a dick. And you do look like a dick.
I kept seeing this one guy, one at work, in the shopping centre. I'd always see him
Yeah.
go past the door. And one day he went past. I went to the door and he'd fallen off it just past
Brilliant.
the shop. It was amazing.
That's all you ever want from those people.
But a lot of places stopped selling them.
They did, yeah. I heard there was like a bunch of manufacturer faults.
They kept setting on fire.
Yeah, but I also heard that you're not allowed to ride them on the pavement.
That's the only place I've ever seen them.
Yeah,
Apart from shopping centres, it's on the pavement.
that's it. Man, they're so
They're about
fucking
600
retarded.
quid. Well, they were.
This is the thing, though. My theory is, like Twitter, celebrities made it fucking happen. Like, no one gave a shit about Twitter until they found out celebrities are on it. No one gave a shit
I
about
was on
these
it.
stupid fucking hoverboards until
Who was on it then?
celebrities.
Who started? I haven't seen.
Man,
celebrities
they
on
were
it.
just fucking everywhere. I remember Lily Allen had one.
just going down the street.
Yeah, fuck it, because it's just one of those
I've
things.
seen a lot of kids with them since Christmas.
Mate,
already.
to be fair, actually, I was where I work in Walton. I did see a couple of people with them, and they look ridiculous.
Yeah.
They look so out of place, and yet there's still like, mate. The other day,
Can't wait till we go.
Yeah,
Just going up and down the hallway of your flat.
No. 3 years
Don't go
later,
out with
when they're
them.
only 70 quid, because someone's found a cheaper alternative to do it.
That doesn't set on fire.
Yeah,
But you do.
that's fine. I've been on fire before.
Long t-shirts happened as well.
I mean, I can't help but feel like all the bad things that happened in this year were due to Kanye West. I mean, fucking long t-shirts. Where to start? It's just a giant dress.
Mate, when I went into
It's a giant night dress.
when I went into H&M to get a t-shirt, like I took me ages to find the normal ones and jumpers as well.
Because you and
Jumpers.
me like an H&M t-shirt, don't
Yeah,
we?
yeah, I like an H&M t-shirt.
I like
yeah.
an H&M
nice plain
t-shirt.
t-shirt.
That's
I like
it. Nice plain, regular sized.
Yeah, just-
Don't look like a dress.
But they had the long ones before those, and
Yeah.
I wasn't actually picked up and was like, oh, this is really fucking long.
This is really long.
Can you imagine I bought it and was like, I won't have to wear it now.
I would
Aye.
have no, because I would have made fun of you every
If I
single
wore
time.
the t-shirt that goes down to my knees, but I pulled my jeans down to my knees, so the t-shirt finished like my belt started on my.
That would be all right.
So
You
it
might
looked
be able to get away
like
with
I
that.
had really little
Just
legs.
like crazy baggy, like slim fit jeans.
or just or I had to have really tiny legs.
Yeah. With like a fucking like 4 foot body and like a 2 foot legs.
But now there's jumpers and stuff of it.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you now, man. That shit won't be around this like next year or this year. Sorry, 2016.
They'll progress to like just. Even
But we'll
longer
get
ones.
to that when we're calling it.
Oh, yes, of course.
Because I'm sure we can shout out or put at least some kind of designs for what's going to be the stupid fashion this year.
And of course, Cheeky Nando's happened.
Cheeky Nando's did
Which we've
happen
discussed
in a
at great
huge
length
way.
many times, but
I
that
don't
happened.
think we'd be at 37,000 downloads if we didn't converse about Cheeky Nando's.
Yeah, it was a good start for the first episode.
That was. I mean, look at all the fucking feedback we
Yeah,
had.
I should,
Remember
keep,
when
I should keep checking what's trending before we do episodes.
Do you remember when like Daniel Young that sent you the text saying, "Mate,
Oh,
I'm
you
just
heard
on
we were
the."
talking about it on
he
the
was
train.
like, he was on the train. He heard like a bunch of school kids talking about us, and that shit's weird to me, man. Out of all the things that we've done this year, like podcast wise,
Yeah.
I mean, we've only really had our mates come up to us and say like, "Mate, that was really really funny."
Yeah.
But you know, shout outs if you're not our mate and you've told us.
Oh,
that it's
people
been a
have
great
got
run.
in touch over Twitter. Actually,
Absolutely.
Joe,
No, absolutely.
And,
But
saying
like,
about the show.
but it's the
All three of them. Thanks,
it's
guys.
it's the responses we get. Like if you ever got a text message and it was literally just like, mate, I'm literally in the middle of nowhere and someone's talking about your fucking podcast.
Yeah.
That shit's like the biggest fucking hard on.
Yeah. I'm going to do another one.
That's it.
I need to find a new Cheeky Nando's hashtag that I can talk about.
Well, you know, I mean, we're still working on getting that naughty. I nearly said dirty frangos.
I like that.
Oh,
We should use dirty,
dirty
for something
frangos.
else.
Dirty
Macca's.
Dirty
Macca's.
Dirty Macca's.
Dirty kebab.
Dirty
Dirt
Eden.
kebab.
Dirt.
There was actually some very positive news from 2015.
Oh yeah.
Sean Bean didn't die in any of the 3 films he was in.
Wow.
Well, you probably didn't know he was in 3 films.
No, I mean there is that as well. Yeah.
I think a couple of them were like small parts.
I mean, I'm
he
really
didn't
glad.
die.
I'm really glad that he's getting away from that typecast of someone that can die. Good old Bean.
And maybe
Well done, the Bean.
Maybe something else you didn't know. Nick Cage had 4 new movies this year. Actually,
Now,
to be fair, one
hang
of them has been pushed back to 2016.
Can I think of? Is one of them literally called Joe?
No, that wasn't.
That was last
You
year,
said
wasn't
this
it?
before, yeah.
Damn it. I also hear
Well
that,
done, you remember the film that is the same as your name.
That's the only one. I remember I did it on a Nicolas Cage base subject. I did hear that when we mentioned it in his in the Nicolas Cage episode about his he spent like $270,000 on a dinosaur skull,
Yeah.
but he's now giving it back.
Yeah.
because apparently it was stolen and shit. So he's actually like giving it up.
John Travolta did that. It's one big setup. Oh my!
It's a big like face off. Like,
Fuck you,
this
Cage.
is gonna be the sequel.
You wouldn't join Scientology. That's what it sounds like, I imagine.
So he knocked out Nicolas Cage, took his face, and now he's going to return all
Scientology
his...
lightning, Scientology lightning.
Man, they fucked up big in 2015 as well,
They
didn't they?
did fuck up big.
They had
Man,
that-
there's
that
corruption
documentary.
in the levels.
The documentary that came
Going
out...
Clear was an awesome documentary, man.
Yeah,
But like,
man.
yeah, I think there's unsettlement in the ranks
In the ranks of the science.
of the ontology of science.
That's it.
That place is fucking.
That's bonkers, isn't it? Oh, yeah, I bet it's fun to visit, though.
I'll tell you the name of Nick Cage's films if you like. if
Yeah,
you're
please
lucky.
do.
Man with No Fear. Do you hear that one?
Apart from tax evasion.
The Runner.
Is that literally about someone that's like behind the scenes on a film set making cups of tea? And it's Nicolas Cage.
The next one, it isn't coming out to 2016 now, but he did film it this year, is Snowden.
Is that about banging Lisa Snowden?
I think it's about John Snowden.
What?
Yeah,
Why?
I swear it is.
I can't see him.
I don't think he's not playing
Could
him.
you see him being
I
a
might
young
be
John
wrong.
Snowden?
I might be wrong. Well, he's too old to be a young.
Well, he doesn't look as old as
This
John.
one,
Oh, sorry, I'm thinking Jon Snow, the 24 news anchor.
I thought you were talking about the guy from Game of Thrones that you don't watch.
No, I don't watch that.
This one,
But he died.
This one I did hear about.
Spoilers!
I think he'll come back. Pay the Ghost.
Sorry, was that calling it?
That everyone knows. Pay the Ghost. I did see an advert for, and I thought actually that looks pretty good. It was like for Halloween, the scariest film.
Is that he has a debt to Patrick Swayze that he has to do?
Because he wanted to use the making a pot scene with Demi Moore. He had to pay for the copyright usage.
It instantly becomes Ghost and Indecent Exposure.
Indecent.
I want to... Indecent.
Indecent pronunciation.
I've had a lot of rum,
again.
alright,
I'll
chill
do it-
out.
I'll do it as well. We are the captain
Indecent.
table, of course. Yes, Pay the Ghost. I actually quite wanted to see it. I thought it was going to be quite when I saw the trailer, and it was also an advert for it in Empire magazine. And I was like, oh, Halloween, this is the film. Nope, just slipped by. I had no idea. The Steve Jobs movie flopped.
It did, massive.
No one liked that, apparently. It got no one really... I read good reviews, but no one gave a shit.
Because wasn't there like some kind of like TV movie where like
Ashton Kutcher, that was meant to be a cinema film, I swear. I swear it was a TV movie, and he made that one.
I thought it was just like a punk special.
Which they just called Jobs.
Jobs, brilliant. Well done. But I think, man, like, Seth Rogen must have thought he's got like best supporting actor in the fucking can, and it's just fucking shat all over
Yeah,
it.
they took it out of like loads of cinemas.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
it was-
I mean, when I was over in America, man, there was like around the time that shit was coming out. There was like that and that Johnny Depp film Black Mass. That looks fucking.
Oh, that's meant to be really
I've
good,
heard that's fucking awesome.
which I haven't seen. I didn't see many. I haven't seen all the good films.
Nah, man. I mean, you saw a fair few blockbusters though, didn't you?
Yeah, of
Like,
course. Yeah. I'm a geek. I'm going to. Which is why Jurassic World fucking kicked ass. Whether you saw it, whether it was good, whether you thought it was good or not, it still broke fucking some sort of record.
Man, I still haven't seen it.
It's alright.
It's alright.
It's alright.
I had a chance to see it on the plane, but I was just like, nah, Caddyshack's on there, man. Like, I was halfway through the Bill Murray encyclopedia that I bought. So like,
Bill Murray's not in Jurassic World.
That's it. Hey, that happened this year. The fucking Wu-Tang Clan album shit.
That happened.
That was fucking there, man. That fucking dude who like hoisted up the AIDS fucking like medication.
Snapped it right up.
How the fuck did that guy end up with the most rarest hip hop album in the fucking world?
Wasn't it seized by police for some reason?
He he got arrested for reasons that I literally didn't pay attention to. But the clause, so like this infamous Wu-Tang album, which cost like $2 million, which came with like a contract that you had to sign. Part of the clause in it says that at any given moment, it can be seized by any member of the Wu-Tang Clan or Bill Murray.
yeah.
Which I thought, like, man, like the fucking, I saw like hip hop, like blogs and websites blowing up over that, man. Like, that's fucking brilliant. Like, so like they can.
I love it if you have it.
It doesn't even say
and
that.
You just hear.
No. It's not even that situation where like Bill Murray could turn up on your doorstep, like, yeah, I'm here for the album.
Yeah.
They can illegally gain it. So they can rob the dude and not face the consequences, which I think is fucking brilliant
And terrifying if you buy it.
Yeah, I mean there is that as well. Yeah,
because you just constantly wait with your autograph book.
It looks fucking amazing though, man.
Oh,
It looks like the most holiest of Chinese Bibles. Like, it looks amazing.
Fucking hell. Well, you're right. That was a big one this year.
Mm-hmm.
And after Jurassic World 1, Star Wars then kicked its ass.
Yeah, man. Everyone went fucking bonkers.
Star Wars.
But you know, I mean, as I have been with most films, and I'm incredibly cynical about most films these days. Mate, apparently it's fucking amazing.
It was the fastest movie ever to hit 300 million mark domestically. It only took 5 days for it to do it, and it beat fucking all records.
I mean, we all saw this coming though, didn't we?
Oh, of course.
The only difference being was I thought the outcome would everyone be going, oh my god, this is the worst fucking film.
Mate, I had a horrible experience.
You did? Oh man.
I was so looking forward to it.
Because I know like how much like you were looking forward to this. Like this is the thing. Like my dad seems to blame himself for my lack of caring in Star Wars, because he was just like, well, you know, I never showed it to you as a kid.
I'm
and I was just like,
father.
yeah, right. But I was just like, no, don't worry, I don't care. You showed me like Led Zeppelin and shit. You've pretty much made up for it. Like, he set me on the path to like music and shit instead of like films. I've had to find films out for myself.
That's good.
So, you know, I got that from my dad.
But I was like looking forward to it. And again,
man.
When my mum fell pregnant with me, she worked in a department store and she was in charge of the Star Wars toy department.
Oh shit!
So she had to know all the names, how they worked. Like, she knew all of it. So when I was born, I had Star Wars toys from like the get go.
Oh man!
Like, even before I'd seen the films, I was playing with the toys.
That's it. Well, man, it's the same with like Ghostbusters, man. Like I always remember the cartoon before I remember the movie.
Yeah.
Because I grew up watching the cartoon.
I love that cartoon.
But man, the one Christmas I didn't get the Ghostbusters HQ is just.
Oh, I had that. Then I put the slime that came with it through it, and it all dries and sticks, and you have to. Oh, it's such a mess to clean.
Yeah, that's great and everything, but I'm talking about my Christmas here, and how I didn't get that.
So did you make one out of a table and sellotape?
I ain't gonna lie. There's definitely a possibility, because I had the Echo One. Or Ecto One, sorry, Echo One. The dolphin.
Echo the dolphin. The first game.
I had the first Echo the dolphin. I'm pretty sure I had the. I think there was like the ghost containment unit that you could get separately.
Yeah.
I had that, and I had Ecto One, and I had like the 4 main characters. And then like in the car, you could stick them in the back or on the top and shit. But I never had the HQ. I had friends that had it, and I was just like,
wow. It was a cool toy.
It was cool. I remember, mate, even like...
You could attach them to the red pole and turn so they went down.
Like the three...
It worked very well if they had packs on.
The 3 main toys I remember from Christmases were like Ghostbusters, and then it was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and then it was Jurassic Park.
Yes.
And I got like, one Christmas I got the Jurassic Park Jeep. Oh, the Jeep was good.
I had Jurassic Park toys, but I think at that time I was more into like the Aliens figures.
I mean, that's cool.
Like when they made like when I say Aliens, I mean like the Ridley Scott movies.
Yeah.
James Cameron Aliens, like
that's badass.
I had all those sort of figures. That I loved that, man. I had all the aliens, man. The first series, the flying one, the snake one.
See, because you remember, like, when we were younger, man, like, I mean, bearing in mind, think about, like, 1993 when Jurassic Park came out, and there was just action figures. I don't remember really any of that this year. Like, I really don't remember.
You don't really see it as much unless you're watching,
maybe it's just
TV
me,
and
like,
kid stuff.
yeah, maybe I'm just not paying attention to shit.
This year, there was a lot of Star Wars.
I've missed the Toys R Us.
Toys R Us looks shite now.
No, I'm more the advert.
Yeah.
I miss singing along to the Toys R Us advert.
Millions of Jeffrey all under one roof. It's called.
I mean, to be fair, you could look at that advert and suggest that Jeffrey, the fucking Toys R Us giraffe, is hiring children to fill up the fucking stock. Slave labour.
Yeah. And he calls them all Jeffrey.
He does. Weird.
Yeah, it's strange.
What a fucking weirdo.
But they say so this year, Star Wars was very popular.
Smashed it.
The BB-8 robot was very popular.
Yeah.
But going back, I was looking forward to seeing it.
Yes.
A hell of a lot.
Oh, yeah, right.
We just turned into a 90s episode again. Part 3 that was. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I was looking forward to seeing this film more than I was letting on. And
no, I knew you were hyped.
Yeah,
I knew it. Like, I know we hadn't talked about it much, but I knew you were fucking well on for it.
I was looking forward to it. And so I was going with my brother-in-law Dan and his cousin Ant. Like,
it was like some proper fancy cinema, wasn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't the Everyman and Show, which to be fair is actually an awesome cinema.
Is that the one with the sofas?
Yeah, I'm going to say it now. Like, it wasn't really properly their fault. Like, we are going back to watch it. They gave us free tickets to see it again. I am going to, even though I have already seen it, I am going to go back and watch it, and they're going to get food and stuff. So, thumbs up to them.
The thing is, I want you to be in the newspapers for being the man that's seen it the most times.
I'm not.
And it's really
definitely not.
But I really want it to be like a contest between you and your brother Jason, because I know he's a fan as well.
So I had the day off, and I'm like, right, Star Wars Day. I kept saying at work,
Star Wars Day.
Whenever I was like, can you work this day? I was like, no, that's Star Wars Day.
Did Tom Kerrigan on the day send you a message shouting Star Wars?
Well, the day I went to go see it, yeah, he was seeing it at the same time, so he did. He tagged me. So I would have loved you to just pass him in the street, just Star Wars! Whenever I see Tom, all we do is shout Star Wars at each other, because it's the only time we ever spoke on Facebook. So yeah, I get to cinema, really cool cinema, we go for a curry before, it's all good, all excited. The guy with Anthony, it's the third time he's seen it in a row.
Fucking hell.
But he's still pretty hyped for it. Me and Dan, big sofas to ourselves, awesome, sit down, really cool cinema. It starts, trailer's a little bit quiet.
Have they still got the rolling intro?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, it starts like a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the trailers are on, and I'm like, it's a bit quiet. Oh well.
So in the intro, it just goes, "This is a Star Wars film."
Star Wars.
But it's like Peter Griffin doing it, just going, "Nah, nah, 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 nah." They spent all their budget on special effects and didn't have enough for an orchestra. So they just got fucking Seth MacFarlane in there, just going
harmonicas in the corner. So yeah. The trailer starts quiet. I'm just like, okay, it'll get louder when the film starts. Anyway, curtains close, reopen. It's time. Lights dim. Film starts. I'm still like, it's a little bit quiet. Oh well, kind of can't hear what they're saying.
Was it that bad?
Can't hear the music, but not really what they're saying. And then it gets to the point where
is it a pirate copy? There
won't be spoilers in this, but we all know Han Solo's in it. When he pops up, everyone was like, "Hey!" and he was like, "Haha!" And I was like, "Ooh." Oh, that's not good.
It's like that bit in Wayne's World 2 when they turn up to like the drive-in. It's like, yes, I'd like a...
And then he gets it all right there. But we weren't getting it right from
that. Man.
And I was like, what the hell is going on? And you saw people going out to complain.
Yeah.
And they're like, okay, it's getting worse. Oh, no, it's actually all right. Nope, can't hear it. And then they stopped the film and they're like, and I was like, I feel so sorry for the poor guy that has to come out now and explain to me. And this poor guy came out and was just like, we've had to stop the film because I was like, oh man, I mean he did a great job, but I was so fucking sorry for him to come out and explain to everyone.
Did people get mad? Like,
no, it was in Isha, so everyone was quite tame. They were kind of laughing. If it had been Kingston, they would have torn it apart. Let's tear this place apart! Everyone pulls out lightsabers and starts cutting up the cinema seats.
Brilliant.
But yeah, and so it went quiet, and we're like, okay, so we waited around for quite a while. Obviously, like, everyone ran to the toilet.
Yeah, standard.
Because that's a rare toilet break in a film. Come back, takes a little while, and then like, look, if we're going to keep playing it, if it doesn't sound right, if it does or doesn't, and you're not happy still, come see me, I'll give you a refund, blah, blah, blah. So, okay. It restarts, and it sounded good. And they restarted it a few minutes back, and I was like, they said a line that just made more sense to the whole film. Oh, I missed that before. This is great. Okay, yes, we're back. This is awesome. Star Wars, go. And then the next scene came, and it was... And I remember I just leaned forward and started headbutting like this wall that was in front of me.
Oh, dear.
People were like laughing. I was just like, ugh. We waited, and it was like, I can't do this.
Nah, man.
So like, we went and got a refund. To be fair, they've given us like, for me and Dan, they've given us 4 tickets.
Nah, like, I mean, like, hats off to them. But in your situation, that must have been the most,
I was such a bad mood.
frustrating shit.
I got home, and I'd only seen like an hour of it. And I got home, and it was just like, and like Lizzie's parents were watching Graham Norton's show with the Star Wars cast.
Oh, yeah,
And it was
of
just
course.
like,
oh, man.
and I was like, I was angry. I was pissed off, man. Everyone at work was like, "Oh, I can't." Really, like, generally, really sad.
Like someone had died.
Like, the girl at work, Victoria, bought me a present.
Maybe someone
She
did
bought-
die.
Victoria at work bought me a present. She was like, "I bought you a present, Greg." I was like, "Well, why?" She's like, "Well, because you didn't get a Secret Santa and everyone else did." And she's like,
Was
like,
it a wreath saying like,
She was-
so sorry for your loss?
She was like, you didn't get Secret Santa, you worked really hard, and you went to go see Star Wars, and it didn't work. And I was like, oh, you're right. Just listing everything, I was like, God, my life sucks. And
I can't believe you didn't hang yourself by your
and
fucking
it
belt.
was a graphic novel, and I was like, I was very touched.
Yeah.
But yeah, I couldn't wait anymore. So we are going to go see it in the new year with the free tickets, but I couldn't wait, so I went and
Yeah,
saw
man.
it like day before.
No, that's understandable. Like, especially if like
Seen
you've
some
got that
shit.
glimpse of it, like,
Yeah, and it was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed it, so I can see why it is doing all the business it's
and
doing.
that's cool. I get that. I will see it eventually, but to be fair, the last fucking Star Wars film I saw in the cinema was episode 1, and the less I say about that, the better.
Yeah. When I met up with Ed, he was like, "So is it good?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Tell me who's this person." No, wait, see it. No, wait, you see it. He's like, "No, I don't give a shit. I'm gonna see it cinema. I'll download it." I was like, "Okay," but he was just like,
Yeah.
So who's this? What's this? What's the story? Nah, I don't give a fuck. Just tell me. And
I
was like,
already know like about like the fucking like.
Don't say it.
No, the Darth Vader that is Kylo Ren.
Oh, yeah.
That, I keep seeing that fucking name everywhere, and I was just like, that is the fucking gayest Sith Lord I've ever heard of.
He's not a Sith Lord.
Really?
Oh, spoilers. Sorry.
Oh dear.
I stopped talking.
This
But
is
yeah,
not a Star Wars
and
episode.
I literally told Ed 90% of the film, but he was like, "No, what else?" And
What else?
then I really got into it. I was like, "Well, actually, now I can finally talk about it." That's when I got out. So many people to message to be
Yoda
like,
dies.
mate. People were so devastated when I messaged them, just being like, "I only saw half of it." Anyway, we're getting too carried away with
I
Star
know.
Wars. This is not, like you say, it's not
We're
a Star
never-
Wars
no, no, no.
episode. It is
I mean, we probably could do a Star Wars episode if I gave enough of a shit. But as I said, how funny would it be if we had... I said to Greg the other day, like, wouldn't it be funny if we did an entire episode of you trying to explain Star Wars to me? I was like, okay,
I
but
don't
yeah.
think I'd be the person to explain it. I think I'd do a good job.
Nah, maybe Kevin Smith.
Yeah, he'd be very good
But
at
he'd
it.
probably get really angry at
He
me.
wouldn't
He'd just
come
be
on our
like,
podcast
yeah,
for
but
a
what's the
start.
point of that guy?
But if he did, it would be like
He would take me
week long.
through like everything. I'd be like, and what's the deal with Batman?
Then he would just walk out.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I'm gone.
That's him clapping me around the face twice.
And then killing you.
This guy's an ignoramus.
Still sort of in the cinema world, Shia LaBeouf live streamed himself watching
yeah.
all his own movies.
He did.
I love the fact he went for a nap in the aisle during Transformers 3.
Yeah, well, I mean, who didn't?
Yes.
I didn't even, mate, the only reason I have that on DVD is because it cost me £2 in, like, the lineup. Like, like, you go to HMV and they're just like, well, you've spent this much. Do you want any of these for £2? And I was just like, well, I've seen 1 and 2, maybe 3 might be all right. And it's not. It's really not. It's the most clusterfuck Transformers film.
I don't know, I think the second one's more clusterfuck.
I don't mind the second one.
I hate the second
I
one.
mean, it's because, it is laughable.
I hate all of them. But actually, the first one...
The first one's great. The
one
first
I
one's
enjoyed.
enjoyable.
Yeah.
The first one is at least enjoyable. I know your issues with 2 and 3 is because he has issues saying I love you. Every time we've spoken about it, you're just like, oh, mate, I saw the third one and it's just like, oh, why can't you just tell your girlfriend you fucking love her?
I know,
mean,
you've
you
been
died
with-
in the
you've been
first
with her
one.
for like a year.
You died in the second
And you
one.
can
You
believe
woke
in
up and instantly told you loved her.
Yeah,
It was
you're-
no problem.
And you're fine with transforming robots. For some reason, the girl you've been with for a year, it's a big deal to be like, I love you. That's fucking Michael Bay. And
is it maybe because you put more?
of his bullshit.
Maybe it's because you put more emotion into screaming Bumblebee. maybe just a little bit. But yeah, man. I know this is the thing, man. I like Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, I like Shia LaBeouf.
I think he's an enigma.
I like him. Ooh.
The great thing is whenever he's on a talk show, he's basically just having to explain what the fuck he got arrested for in the most recent months.
Have you seen that film? What's it called? The Death of Charlie something. That's the film where he like did whatever acid or whatever.
Oh, he dropped acid, didn't he?
And he did,
isn't one of the dudes from the In-Betweeners in that?
Yeah, and the ginger guy
Jay?
from Harry Potter.
What's that about?
Like,
that's the weirdest.
It's a good film.
Is it a good film?
I enjoyed it, man. It's weird.
I'm going to check that out.
It's weird as fuck, but I enjoyed it, man. I really did. He trips out a lot in it. Like, it is funny. It's weird. It's really weird. I think that's one of my favorite films of his. It's good.
I saw like obviously the Shia LaBeouf thing happened a little while ago, but I saw something recently, and it was like interviews with people that were in the cinema when it was going on.
Nice.
And thank you. And it's people just like, oh, you know, I've been here since 8:30 in the morning queuing up, blah 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 blah. And then there's this one guy that turns up in this fucking interviews, and he's so fucking on his art. He's just like, it's so sadomasochistic, like going through all your shit. And I'm just like, man, no one gives a shit about your fucking review of this supposed artwork. But all I love seeing is like the clips of him just like going through the emotions of him watching his shit. I get it, like I get why it would be considered art.
Yeah.
But like watching him like blatantly just watching like, you know, when because he did like Even
It's
Stevens.
like us sitting down and filming us listening to all our podcasts.
Mate, it's like, do you remember the time when we watched when we did our first
Remember the time
when we fell in love? Do you remember that time?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember it too.
But we didn't say it.
No, we didn't say it, but we didn't have to because we knew that we were in love. It was when we did our first ever gig as Dicerollers.
Yeah.
And then maybe about a month later, you got the footage from Rob.
Yeah.
And we sat down and watched it. It was basically that. Because we really had trouble watching ourselves.
Yeah.
Because it was just like, there were so many points where we were just like, yeah, the Usain Bolt moment.
Yeah.
And it was the whole like you shouting like fuck Coldplay and me just being like, well, you know, they're all right.
And then just
I mean,
screaming at the end for no reason.
Oh dear.
Just
that was
screaming
basically
out
that
loud.
was our Shia LaBeouf moment. Loves Raymond.
Yes, everybody does. Levin became a I can't say it properly. Justin, how do you say it? Believer.
Oh.
It's a tongue twister.
It's a.
They like Justin Bieber basically.
Yeah,
He somehow turned his shit around and gained a lot of fans.
I'm still not convinced. I'm still not convinced, man. He's gonna be
like subliminal messaging.
I'm gonna be bringing him up in the Calling It, to be honest.
Yeah, he's on my list too.
He's on good
for something.
I'm glad with that. Yeah, everyone all of a sudden just fucking loves him again.
Yeah.
This is where my original theory about Chris Brown just came around from as well. Before we started recording, I mean we recorded it, but it got deleted because I don't know. Who cares?
Sound check.
I'm gonna say it again, to be honest. But no, everyone seems to sort of have this thing where they forget about all the shitty things that these people have done.
They live in soap opera world.
Yeah, exactly.
Where, in EastEnders, everyone's killed each other's friends and family and slept with them, but they're fine. So
obviously,
Christmas dinner together. Yeah,
I mean, obviously this year as well, Caitlyn Jenner was a big thing.
Yep.
Instantly, everyone's forgot about how Bruce Jenner killed someone in a fucking car crash. Yep. Everyone's forgotten about that and how brave he is for becoming a she.
For killing that person.
Yeah, how brave he is for killing someone and still cutting his dick off and becoming a woman, trying to get out of those.
I don't know if he's cut his dick off.
Well, no, it's mate. I mean,
I don't think he did it himself either.
Well, you know, he needs to tuck it in. Wait, but this is my entire.
But anyone's become a Justin Bieber.
This is my entire thing, man. Like all of a sudden, like apparently in today's fucking society, you can do shitty things, and as long as you do something good afterwards, you're a fucking great person. And if doing something good is supposedly reaching a banging album, it's fine. So you can, you know. What
can they do?
I'll tell you what. No, here's what you're gonna do. You know. I mean, by the time this has come out, you're going to have to basically be a cunt for an entire year before next year. But, you know, the way to go about your year is be a cunt for an entire year, and then next year make sure that you're just like a top-notch person and everyone's going to completely forget the bullshit, horrible things that you did.
Wow.
This is I mean, this is it.
Sound
There's too many
angry.
people, man. I'm saying it again as well. The day I beat a shit out
I
of
thought
a
you were going to say everything.
the day I beat the shit out of a woman, and then everyone still love and adores me like Chris fucking Brown, then everything's fine.
There you go.
Fuck these people.
Wow.
Fuck Justin Bieber as well.
Did he beat,
Fuck him.
Did he beat women, Justin Bieber?
He didn't. No, he's just a little cunt.
Well, what he did do was break a lot of records
Yeah, but
and break a lot of hearts. That girl you sent me that newspaper clipping of was sent me.
Oh dear God!
Text me. Sent me a newspaper clipping.
This is the thing, man. Like
Fucking 90s scrapbook.
all this is that the
she-
Justin Bieber fans are getting older and they're getting fucking more mental. I thought they
She
were
has a
mental at
cardboard
14.
cutout that she has dinner with and sleeps with. She says it's her husband. She
So this-
changed her name to Bieber, didn't she?
This
Her
girl literally changed her surname to Bieber so she could pretend to be married with him. Pretend.
surname. She was 22.
She needs to get fucking sectioned.
Yeah, because that is quite a crazy thing to do, right?
Yeah. I mean, I love Greg, but you don't see me change my name to Armstrong.
No, that'd be interesting.
That would be. I mean, I think Lizzie's probably going to draw the line at that, to be honest.
Charlie Sheen confessed to having HIV
He did.
after he had it for like 4 years. He was
mate,
being blackmailed.
I need to actually, in that situation, I need to give a shout out to Dan Hullett for calling that, because I put up a Facebook status when that news dropped, and the newspapers weren't saying who it was, so it was a guessing game. I genuinely thought Leonardo DiCaprio, because he's been with a lot of women, and he's bound to fuck
I
up
think
at some
that was
point.
a good shout.
I thought it was a good shout, but yeah, my friend Dan.
Well, I think he's a man that bags up.
Yeah, no, he wraps it.
Yeah.
He's wrapping
In
up.
bacon.
He's wrapping up, man.
In bacon.
And then sticking his cock in an oven and cooking it. Weird. Do you
That
reckon that
is
hurt?
Yeah, I think it would hurt a lot, to be fair.
Probably. All right. Well, that's our next video. But yeah, no. Dan Hullett suggested Charlie Sheen, and I just thought it was too much of a push. Because like the info that was given was just like has slept with an Oscar winner or an Oscar-nominated actress, and I'm just like, no way has Charlie Sheen been anywhere near an Oscar-nominated actress. It's just like that guy is about strip clubs and Denise Richards. That's a man that watched Wild Things too many
I'm not going to
times.
mention him now, but when later on we talk about what we're going to call for 2016, I actually had him written down as dying. Then he announced he had HIV, and I kind of feel it's horrible to say it now. I don't think.
No, I mean it's still worth saying. I mean, but you know, by the sounds of it, he's probably. I mean, he's only HIV. He's not full blown AIDS. He's like, man, it's like him and Magic Johnson. I mean, they're just like him, Magic Johnson, and Tom Hanks in Philadelphia.
Now that's the sequel.
That's the sequel.
On that subject, celebrity deaths for this year.
There has been a fair few, hasn't it? There's been some standout deaths.
There's been some I haven't heard of, some of different countries. There's been quite a few, so I'm not going to list all of them because we'll be here for fucking ages.
I will say one of the most recent ones in music was what was it? Scott Weiland.
Yes.
From Stone Temple Pilots.
I added him to the list.
Stone Temple Pilots. Stone Temple Tylers.
Stone Temple Tyler Stevens.
Steven Tyler. But no, my friend Matt is he's a massive Pearl Jam fan and generally just hates any kind of band that try to ever sound like Eddie Vedder. So he has a massive disliking for Creed and Scott Stapp.
Yeah.
So
he didn't die.
He didn't die, no, but when I saw Scott Weiland, I was just like, oh shit, the singer from Creed's died. I've got to text Matt. And I'm so glad that I suddenly realized, like during this message, I was just like, hang on, is Scott Weiland... Is that the guy from Stone Temple Tyler? Stone Temple Tyler.
I wonder where you go with that.
So yeah, that was quite fun. I nearly messaged Matt getting his hope ups that Scott Stapp from Creed had died.
April Fools. Do that on April Fools.
Yeah, no, I'll do that.
We lost Jackie Collins this year.
Who?
Jackie Collins, the writer, actress.
Oh yeah. I was thinking Joan.
That's Joan Collins.
Rivers.
It's her sister. Joan Collins' sister.
Oh, okay.
She's a writer.
When did Joan Rivers die? Was that last year?
Yeah, I think so. Last year.
Fucking deserved
Wes
it.
Craven.
Yeah, that was a bad one, man.
That was a bad one.
Horror legend.
Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Yep.
That's a sad one.
That was actually. I tell you what, I saw. I watched I think when like a wrestler dies, the WWF they do like a memorial thing,
Yeah.
and I watched a memorial of it, and I was just like, oh man, that's really sad.
Yeah.
But also I remember him being in like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia
Yes.
as the maniac, and it's just like, and he was. I mean, the
He
dude
was good, man. He had a lot of
Mate,
films.
he was in They Live as well, man. Literally, the end of this like WWE memorial thing, and literally the last thing was him in They Live, and it's just him just going, "I'm here to kick ass and chew bubble gum." Looks like I'm all out of gum, and I'm just like,
Yes.
God damn, that's fucking awesome.
We lost Bobby Brown
Yeah,
after a long struggle.
and Whitney Houston's daughter as well.
Yes.
Is that?
That's
oh
who
no,
that was.
wait, no, that's not Bobby Brown. No, Bobby Brown was like the dude who like got Whitney into crack.
Oh, of course.
I'm pretty no.
Yeah, he didn't die.
Was she also called Bobby Brown? She died exactly the same way as Whitney Houston. Wasn't she in like the bathtub and shit?
Yeah.
How, mate, I mean, that's fitting. But not full of crack.
But not full of crack. Oh, man, the twin from Everyone Loves Raymond, Swaya Sweeten, 19 years old, apparent self-inflicted shotgun.
What?
You don't know if it was in the news, man. One of the twins from Everyone Loves Raymond.
Shot themselves with a shotgun.
Yeah, one of them
Went
did.
the old Kurt Cobain route.
Yeah.
Corny love.
I think she has a hand in this.
I like that Simon Amstel got in trouble for saying that on Nevermind the Buzzcocks, and I can say it freely on the All Seeing Guys. All Seeing Guys.
This was this year, wasn't it, Leonard Nimoy?
Was it?
I swear it was.
No,
Chronicle
you could be
Shut
right.
I
You
think
could
it
be
was.
right.
I think it was.
Leonard Nimoy. Fucking hell.
Phil Taylor, a drummer from Motorhead, died.
Yep, Filthy Phil. Filthy
Yeah.
Phil Taylor.
And then I had Scott Wiggins.
Man, dying before Lemmy must suck.
I know, right? But they kind of, the singers and nowadays do kind of make it, don't they?
No, that's it, man. Drummers, mate, drummers.
No, not Stereophonics, Feeder.
No, mate, you just proved my point.
Stereophonics, yeah.
Stereophonics, dude, drummer.
Yeah.
Drummers die, man.
Yeah.
Spontaneous combustion, you know. It's all the same. Spinal Tap weren't lying, dude.
So, what's going to happen this year?
Well,
We're going to start calling 2016. Celebrity deaths, movie hits, movie flops, how dumb are we getting, the next internet craze, meme craze, what we're going to do. Can we look forward to a better year than last?
probably not.
Are we going to get any memes better than the John Travolta ones? The
Probably,
GIFs, which I think are fucking amazing.
Definitely not.
I've enjoyed everyone sharing those to us because they're fucking hilarious.
You have found some absolute gems.
People have
of
been
those.
showing them to me, man. The
I
Johnny...
tell you, mate, that Transformers one,
Oh, yeah.
that was the best fucking one I saw, dude.
It's just him stood there from Pulp Fiction, John Travolta, when looking confused. It's called Confused.
Yeah. Confused John Travolta, isn't
And
it?
it was first online in 2012. Some guy was asked to buy a doll for his
We're
daughter.
late to the date, aren't we?
Yeah, and he was like, I don't know what doll to get her. And he took Confused Travolta and Pulp Fiction and put him in like a doll, like a doll's aisle, like a toy shop, just looking around. And it kind of went quiet for a bit, but now it's everywhere, man.
That's it, man.
It broke.
That's the wonderful thing about Photoshop, man. You can do anything with it.
Anything you want.
Stick John Travolta anywhere you want.
Oh, I wish that was stood between us.
I would like to see him literally popping out of a gaping arsehole and just going, what? What's going
That
on?
must exist. Coming up the rhino from
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 Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
That'd be amazing. But yeah, man.
So celebrity deaths of 2016.
What are you thinking?
First thing I've written down is a random selection of unnamed wrestlers.
Yeah, no, I'll go in with that.
I have A Kardashian.
A Kardashian.
Yeah, I haven't put which one. I don't know which one. I just put A1.
I reckon, mate. To be fair, not officially a Kardashian, but I reckon Lamar Odom's gonna go
Oh yeah.
because he had a big old fucking
Yeah. He had like 9 or 7 or 9 strokes, didn't he?
Yeah, man. He fucking was in some like hooker like fucking joint. He was in like some. What was it like? It's not like a brothel, but it's like a madame place in Vegas, and he was like all found like fucking convulsing and dribbling and shit.
The next one I have might upset some people. It kind
Good.
of upset me a bit. But I put Terry Wogan, the presenter from the BBC. He pulled out of Children in Need this year. He was sick.
Did he?
Yeah. On the day it was announced that he was not doing it because he was sick.
I mean, out of anything, and again, don't want it to happen, but I would say Bruce Forsyth before.
Mate, he's next on my list.
Really,
Yeah,
I would
he's
say
next
I
on
would
my
put
list.
I would put money on Bruce Forsyth
Another
than
British
Terry
celebrity here.
Wogan.
From the BBC. Yeah, he's on my list as well.
That's it. That's a good.
And Paul Gascoigne.
Oh yeah, man, definitely. He's had his mate. Like he's now being given
The old,
booze to
English
survive.
footballer, Paul Gascoigne.
He has had a record.
I'm sorry, everyone.
No, man. Don't apologise.
that's a
It's not
fair
your
shout.
fault.
I'm surprised he's still
mate,
going.
he went to try and fucking convince Raoul Moat to fucking stop shooting people in Cumbria. He turned up with a loaf of bread, some chicken, and 4 cans of beer.
Didn't he have like a fishing rod?
Yeah, but he was also high off fucking coke or something.
Yeah.
But like now, like Paul Gascoigne now is like, I think he's back in rehab, and they're having to give him booze to help him survive. It's like, man, that's pretty much the reason Amy Winehouse fucking died.
Yeah.
She fucking jacked everything in, and then she fucking had a bit of a mad one, and then she fucking killed over because her body couldn't take it.
Gone.
Paul Gascoigne's gonna be the same.
So who's your list?
I'm still trying to figure out like the you know when you get those like fucking surprise deaths.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure those out, but I genuinely think, and I don't like saying it because I literally saw how old he was today. January this year.
Oh, Stan Lee.
Stan Lee.
I always put him on my list.
93 years old,
Mate,
man.
I actually
Trust me. And I really want to get this point across. I don't want it to happen, and I don't wish it upon him because he's legendary to a lot of people. But man, 93 is, you know.
I said to Jack today in the pub, I was just like, I was going to put Stan Lee on there, but I've taken him off because I think it's too much.
I genuinely think it. But I think like there needs to be one of those like spontaneous ones, like one of those like 25 to 29-year-olds that are gonna fucking keel over or something.
Come on, Kanye West. I know he's not.
Lindsay Lohan's gonna duff out.
Oh man, when's she gonna go?
I don't know, man. I think like Stan Lee's like one of the ones. As I said, you know, I mean, yeah, I don't wish it, but.
Do you have anyone else on your list? Because that's just one name. It's not a list.
I know. Yeah, I'm trying to think, man. Who else is there out there? I mean, I think Paul Gascoigne was on my list as well. Man, who else is there? I don't really know.
There'll be some surprise ones, I think.
Yeah, definitely. There'll be some.
There'll be a surprise actor
in the film world. I think someone's gonna go.
Yeah,
maybe.
Always. There's always at least 3 big actors that go.
Yeah, always, right? Maybe Helen Mirren.
Oh, I was thinking it actually would be like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
And Shia LaBeouf.
Oh man, that'd be dark.
They have a party together.
Imagine that.
Who's gonna? I've actually got next. My next bit I've got down for this is top crazies of 2016. Like, I mean, people that are crazy.
Yeah.
And I've actually put Shia LaBeouf will go more bonkers / possible death.
I don't know. I think I don't think he's gonna go like fucking mental. I think he's definitely gonna have some kind of like episode, which will involve him probably being drunk in New York again or something. Like, I look forward to seeing his explanation on a chat show.
Oh, of course.
That'd be good fun.
I also got Kanye West, who always brought that up, and I put Justin Bieber will fuck up again.
Yeah, no, I would put money.
He's either going to kill someone,
mate,
or get someone pregnant he shouldn't do.
There's too much hype about him that he's going to get big fucking headed, and he's one of those fucking people that are just surrounded by yes men. So they're just like, nah, don't listen to these people. You're fucking brilliant. You can do what you want, mate. You're Justin Bieber. You just fucking, you know, you were an arsehole for a year, and now look at you, mate. Everyone loves you again. You can do what the fuck you want. I reckon
he's going to sleep with Will Smith's wife, but kill Will Smith's son by mistake.
Nah, man. I reckon he's going to bang a Kardashian or an offshore Jenner.
He's gonna sleep with Caitlyn.
I think he's. Oh yeah, that'd be something.
Kill her in a car crash.
That'd be pretty funny. I reckon. No, he's gonna fuck up pretty sweet, and I reckon it'll be drug related, and it's not because he's been caught smoking weed before. I reckon he's gonna be delving into the world of coke, and I think it's gonna get busted, and he'll have to be like going on Ellen DeGeneres and going like, "Oh, I'm really sorry. Like, I love my fans. Your fans are now 20-year-old men."
Piers Morgan does all the shows now, doesn't he?
Oh fuck, Piers Morgan. I actually hope he dies. I'd like him to die. That'd be pretty good, because he's the most useless fucking UK export ever.
He pisses a lot of people off.
He does.
I had kebabs down, but we've already discussed that. A little bit more pop.
What do you reckon's going to be the top kebab of the year? The kebab awards.
Best kebabs.
Best kebab. Not legendary kebab leisure centre.
No, not that one. Not the British Empire of kebabs.
I reckon it's going to be well out there and just be called like, I don't know, like
kebab shop.
Tarquin's.
Tarquin's. I like that. The Tarquin special.
Tarquin special. What do you reckon is going to be this year's cereal cafe?
Ooh.
Right?
Spaghetti on toast.
Ooh.
Tin spaghetti on toast. Toast.
Like a
toast.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
Although I had that idea like in 2015, and apparently someone told me that there's somewhere in Shoreditch that always does like toast.
Well, that's what's going to pick up.
But I had really good
Cheese
names.
You
I
had
had
cheese toasty.
I
You
had
can get
really
it
good
delivered
names.
to your
I
house.
had really good names for my toast cafe. It was either going to be Crumb on Your Face, Crumb on Your Face, or Toastbusters. I was well happy with those, man. Surprisingly, everyone went for Toastbusters.
Ah.
I thought Crumb on Your Face was fucking genius.
Or Patrick Swayze's toast.
You won't get cancer by eating my toast.
But you will get to make a ceramic pot. Ceramic.
Demi Moore is going to be the in-house pot maker. You can slide behind her.
So we are going to be bridging back on pop culture for a bit because there's a lot of big films coming out next year, and I have a list of them.
There's a whole bunch of like Marvel films coming out, isn't there?
We're not going to go massive. There's a lot of comic book movies next year.
Yeah.
We're not going to go massively into each one. We're going to roll off a little list here for Harry.
Okay.
And we can just call it
Calling it.
Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Was that like Alice in Wonderland?
It's the sequel.
Is that
yeah.
like the real life?
It's the sequel, which I think his dad worked on.
Oh really?
He did, yeah. I never saw the first one, to be fair.
What was the first one called?
Alice.
It's not very grabbing, is
Or
it?
In Wonderland, maybe. It was just Alice.
Maybe it's just called Wonderland.
Yeah.
But there's a film about that, and it's just literally...
It didn't really appeal to me.
No.
I am looking forward to this one, though. Kindergarten Cop 2 with Dolph Lundgren.
Are you fucking kidding me?
With Dolph Lundgren.
Have you got like a synopsis about that?
No. I've seen pictures of the film, so it is real.
With Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah. I said Lundgren.
Jesus
Dolph
Christ.
Luigi boy.
Mate, surely, fucking, what'd you call him? Van Damme. Jean-Claude would have been better than
Hopefully
fucking
it'll
Dolph
become
Lundgren.
like the new like Expendables series. But kindergarten cop.
I could think of at least 10
Maybe Stallone next.
I could think of 10
Wesley Snipes.
I can think of 10 people that would be better than Dolph Lundgren in Kindergarten Cop 2, and all of them have been in Expendables. Jason
Charlie
Statham.
Sheen.
Jason Statham is Kindergarten Cop.
Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Man, I reckon that.
I'm up and down on that. I am looking forward to it, but the last trailer didn't.
I think it's. To be fair, like my thing about it is because I know like Suicide Squad's coming out. That's guaranteed to be on your list.
Next on the list.
But like the whole kind of like crossover stuff's getting a little bit ridiculous.
And DC are only getting started.
Yeah, man, and that's the thing. Like you've got the Batman Superman crossover, which also appears with Wonder Woman, and then also fucking Fat Man. Ben Affleck is also going to be in Suicide Squad, I believe.
Only briefly.
Yeah.
He's like, but
it's. I know it's all entwined and stuff like that, but like, man, I don't reckon. I reckon Suicide Squad's going to flop. That's my flop of 2016.
Ah, interesting.
I just don't. Fucking. I mean, it's got Will Smith in it, man. I fucking hate Will Smith.
After that, I've got.
Oh, actually, speaking of, Independence Day 2 comes out.
That's on the list as well, which he's not in. He turned it down to do Suicide Squad.
Dickhead. Should have done Independence Day 2.
X-Men Apocalypse.
That could be good.
Maybe.
That could be good.
I'm not sure about the Apocalypse, but maybe.
Because
and at the end, when it shows like Xavier with his bald head, I guarantee he won't just because he has hair in the trailer.
Yeah.
But then at the end of the trailer, he's bald in his suit.
But
I guarantee he won't just lose his hair naturally.
No.
There'll be some ridiculous. He did it trying to mind control Apocalypse. His hair fell out. Like they won't just have him age gracefully. It's not that he lost his hair and shaved his head.
It won't be.
It'll
like
be some sort of like
a midlife
side effect.
It won't be a midlife crisis where he just like shaves his head off, like the dude in like what's that Dogtown versus Z Boys? He's just no, fuck my head.
No, it's going to be like some ridiculous like event that makes him lose it. Traumatic experience. Captain America: Civil War. I am actually looking forward to that one. I think that's going to be a lot of fun.
That's again like him versus Iron Man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. Spider-Man's first appearance in the Marvel.
I reckon all of these fucking versus films just fucking get Jeremy Kyle in there.
The whole thing.
And just be like, what's your problem? Okay, well that's your problem. Yeah, well my brother's on heroin, so my problem's a bit better than yours.
Iron Man has been a heroin for ages now, and Captain America has been sleeping with Spider-Man's aunt. So we're going to all sit down and talk about it. Jerry.
Going old school with it.
Again, from Marvel, Doctor Strange with a bitch.
The fucking cucumber patch.
Yeah, cucumber patch. Kung Fu Panda 3.
Fucking hell.
This one, which I noticed...
Sorry, was there a 2?
This one, which... Again, the day after, I wouldn't say it, the day after the Paris attacks, when I went on Facebook next day, one of the first things I saw was a page promoting this film, showing the trailer, and it's London Has Fallen, the sequel to Olympus Has Fallen, and all it was pictures of central London getting blown up, and I was just like, man, this is not the best timing.
That is the sort of thing that truthers like just strive on. Just like, oh, look at this, it predicted the future.
Well, since that day, I haven't seen it advertised anymore.
No.
Whether it was
Mate, it's like when the Sam Raimi like Spider-Man came out, they had to completely redo the trailer because it had the Twin Towers in it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they had to take it out the film.
That looked like the most sickest fucking thing, like him catching a helicopter in between the Twin Towers.
I don't know whether London's
Thanks,
Fallen
Osama
is going to be pushed back or still get big release, because I don't think many people are going to want to go see a film.
What was it? Revenge of the Fallen?
No. London Has Fallen.
Oh, London Has Fallen.
It's a terrorist attack on London with...
Who gives a shit?
Butler saving the day again.
Man, I saw literally on Christmas Day. I woke up and my mum and dad were watching like the latest like Mission Impossible film. Never given a shit about a single Mission Impossible film. It was all right.
The newest one that just came out to buy.
I'll tell you what though, like, have you seen like, was it like Ghost Protocol or something like that?
I saw that one.
Mate, I'm not lying now, man. The main girl in it looks like Casey, like so much. I ain't even lying.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Right.
The next one we differ on, Deadpool. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be good.
I know you and Jack are gonna have your day with that one.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. I'm looking for this one for many years.
But again, like, and I'm not trying to shit on your parade or anything. I genuinely don't think that's gonna do well. There's just something about, man.
Well, it's an 18. It's going to be to definitely a smaller audience.
Yeah, but I think like, and I don't think that's going to be the thing, man. It's just like I saw the trailer for it. I did watch the trailer because there's been so much fucking hype about it.
Did you watch the new one? The one that came out Christmas Day.
No,
it's good.
I saw the one, like the first one they released, and there's that one little bit where it's literally like Ryan Reynolds and some fucking dude just ragging on him because he's got a scarred up face, and it just like the insults they're throwing at him just seem like they belong in, like they were rejected from Superbad. It's just like, oh, you know, I look like a testicle with teeth, and it's just like
in the new trailer it says he looks like the inside of someone's arsehole.
No, I can see it. I can see it.
Ghostbusters.
Bullshit. Yeah. It will fail.
Yeah. I don't think it will fail. I think it will do well, unfortunately.
Nah. I'm telling you now,
It'll
man.
Be
that's going to be a flop
out. I don't think it'll be good.
I reckon the reviews are going to be bad. I reckon the film's going to be bad.
And like we said earlier, Independence Day resurgence. Goldblum's now an astronaut. He went from cable man to astronaut.
He was like a scientist and shit.
But in the film, he's working as a cable repairman, isn't he? But he used to be a scientist, and you've stepped away from it, didn't he?
How is it a cable repairman can all of a sudden get sent this like highly fucking intelligent code?
He didn't. He found it, didn't he?
These fucking hackers, man.
No, now he's going to be an astronaut in the new one.
I will go and see that because me and Bullen and our friend Kat have this long-running thing about the first Independence Day.
Crap.
We love that dude. And
me too.
The only unfortunate thing is...
his house in the Hamptons.
I gotta call my mother. Gotta call my sister. I gotta call my lawyer. Screw my lawyer. But I think... I will go and see it, and I will go and see it in the cinema, and I don't do that often because fucking cinemas are rip-offs. But I don't think it's going to be good. But I will go and see it because I just have a connection with that film.
You got John Favreau's, if it is Favreau, The Jungle Book with Bill Murray playing Baloo. Well, he does the voice of Baloo.
Was that live action or is that
live
CGI?
Action CG? It effects-wise looks good. It's got loads of people in it, man.
John Favreau.
But there's 2 Jungle Books coming out soon.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
The other one's been made by Andy Serkis guy.
Oh, what, the dude who was like Gollum and shit?
Yeah.
Just basically a reason for him
But
to
this
act
one has
like
a trailer out. Bill Murray does the voice of Baloo the Bear. And he does sing Bare Necessities in it.
Really?
Apparently so.
Man, Bill Murray, dude.
Rogue One, Star Wars, not part of the trilogy, but a spin-off of them stealing the plans for the Death Star. It'll be a small heist film. I think it'd be quite good. The guy that directed Godzilla.
What's the deal with the Death Star in the new Star Wars? Are they renamed it, or is there any kind of Death Star?
Yeah, there is another one. Yeah, it's not called Death Star.
Supermoon.
It's not called a Death Star, but that's no moon.
It basically, whatever it is, it probably sounds like a Black Sabbath song.
Well, there'll be a Death Star, or actually plans for it in this one. Assassin's Creed.
The movie.
Yeah, again, I don't know. Then films based on games are never that great. I don't think.
Man.
Although I did like Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat, well,
it's terrible. I like it because it's terrible.
I think, man, films that, man, didn't they try and do like a Dead Rising film and it like got released?
It was like a straight to DVD.
Yeah,
apparently it was alright, but it was for a TV film.
It had that fucking dude from Desperate Housewives in it.
I didn't know who it was.
Was it Jesse something?
No idea.
I don't know.
Zoolander 2.
Fuck off.
Trailer's Justin Bieber's in the trailer. He dies.
Even more reason to fuck off. I don't even, man. Even if he dies, man. I remember when Justin Bieber was peaking and he was in that CSI episode where he got shot and everyone was just like, brilliant. I can't wait to see that in real life.
This one I'm a bit confused about. I don't think they do very well. The Angry Birds movie.
Nah, man. Everyone's moved on.
I think worst title: Underworld: Next Generation.
Brilliant. That I think is actually going to be the best film of the entire year.
Do you?
Nah, I'm lying.
I didn't see the last one. I'm surprised doing another one.
Is Kate Beckinsale in it?
Yeah, she's back for this one.
I mean, like only worth it because of Kate Beckinsale.
It did one.
But then I thought that about
one
wasn't she in that fucking Jekyll and Hyde shit?
I don't know. She was in that fucking horrible film
With no, sorry, Van Helsing.
Yeah, that was a terrible film. I actually turned that off.
Really?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Fucking hell.
What else are you gonna call? Anything else? That's my list for 2016 of calling it.
Oh man, I just spat out phlegm somewhere.
Nice.
Was that films and shit?
That's not anything. Anything else you wanna throw in for 2016? What's gonna be the next fashion piece?
Oh mate, I reckon the next fashion piece is going to be socks up to your knees.
Yeah, okay. With shorts?
No,
jeans tucked in.
No, I reckon like full blown jeans, like full length jeans, but rolled up to the knees, and then socks up to them. Or maybe just wearing lycra underneath shorts. I reckon that's gonna just be
like a cyclist.
Yeah, like a cunt. Yeah.
Like
not like a cyclist. No, not like a cyclist. Just like you look like you're going to a gym, but actually you're just going down the shops to get some milk. Like
active wear.
Yeah. Acting wear.
Tom Snape put a video on my Facebook of he said Surbiton mums, and he was right. It's just a song of these women dressed in active wear, like they go to the gym, just like in my active wear, drinking a coffee in my active wear, smoking a cigarette in my active wear.
Doing anything.
Not going to the gym in my active wear.
Doing everything but going to the gym in my active wear.
Not being active in my active wear.
Man, yeah. Okay, what do you reckon is going to be the haircut of 2016?
Shave down the middle, reverse Mohican.
I reckon it's going to be the reverse like bun, and it's just going to be the bun is like literally at the farthest back.
A rat tail.
Yeah. But everyone's gonna look like
pigtails.
Everyone's gonna look like Sven-Goran Eriksson. But it's just gonna be super long. Everyone's either gonna look like Sven-Goran Eriksson or they're gonna look like fucking Devin Townsend before he shaved his head and he had like the fucking like like the skullet. Like
skullet.
The skullet is basically that is my prediction as the haircut of 2016.
That's a good shout.
It's alright. That's not too bad, is it?
Yeah, that's alright. It's bad. No, it's bad. Like it's a good shout.
It is bad.
It's bad. How are we going to go short with t-shirts, longer with them?
I reckon they're going to be down to their feet.
I reckon they're going to reverse and go like
Crop tops.
Bill and Ted, like boob tubes.
With wild stallions. I reckon, no, mate, I guarantee you. Actually, no, I don't guarantee it because it's ridiculous. But I reckon either New Look or River Island will release a t-shirt that has wild stallions written on it. I reckon that's the cool. And I don't want it to happen because that will be terrible.
Well, I'm going to go, I reckon now, because this one is going on quite a bit.
That's fine.
I think we've covered quite a fair few bits of 2016.
Oh, wait, hang on. What's going to go viral this year?
Oh, yeah, good shout. Because you know what? There's so many, like, touching videos or people getting their comeuppance. Like the guy that got knocked out after punching the blind kid and stuff. Like,
oh, yeah. That was fucking horrible.
Yeah, I agree. But, like, what's going to go viral? It's going to be... It's hard... What's been the biggest viral this year?
I think for 2015, probably that fucking Drake video, that Hotline Bling shit.
Yeah, so we don't. It's hard to say because we haven't.
I'll tell you what, like I don't have that song on my iPod, but when I do hear it, all I end up doing is impersonating Drake doing the stupid fucking like dance, like he's dishing out Pokemon.
I think everyone does.
It is fucking ridiculous. I hope he realises how ridiculous he is as a person.
I think he knows now.
Yeah.
The internet told him.
Twat.
I don't know what will be for 2016. Do you have any ideas? Us.
That'd be good, wouldn't it? And it would literally just be a picture of us, and it will just turn into memes.
Oh.
We'll turn
with
us...
John Travolta looking back and forth.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I'll tell you the other thing. I think it's coming out this year. That fucking what's he called? The cunt who did. Oh, what's he called? He's
I don't know, the cunt.
No, all I can think is John Travolta, and that's not the person I'm thinking of. He was in who directed Pulp Fiction?
Oh, Quentin Tarantino.
There we go. What's that film he's got coming out?
Hateful Eight. I forgot about that.
Hateful Eight, man.
Yeah, I've got to put that
I
on my
reckon
list.
that's going to be shit hot.
Yeah, that looks great.
got
I can't
Samuel
believe
L.
I
Jackson
forgot that
in it.
on my list. That looks awesome.
Yeah, man. What about albums? I mean, mate, 2015 was a great. In general, lots of music came out.
Yeah.
But mate, how many fucking good hip hop albums came out
Loads,
in 2015?
Loads. Not ours.
Not ours. 2016's our year, man.
Just filling up my my captain's table drink.
We are at a different table, but it is the captain's.
Yes, it's still the captain's.
I reckon, man. I reckon 2016 is going to be a quiet year for hip hop because so much good shit came out in 2015. But I think there's still going to be like good shit that's going to come out.
Ours, hopefully.
Ours, hopefully, yeah. This is all just one giant build up into us advertising our EP that's coming out next year.
Yes, which isn't done yet, but it'll be out next year.
Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
There's songs on it.
Any other ridiculous bullshit?
I don't know what crazy viral. Cause I've seen the fire challenge has become quite popular again recently.
Yeah. Wasn't there something? Oh, what was the one you? Was it? It was Pinky that sent it to us.
Oh, the chugging cough syrup down your arsehole.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That is fucking
That's
odd.
weird. That's weird.
And
that's what I mean. You can't even make that up. It's going to get more deprived for next year.
What do you reckon is going to be the 2016 drug?
Bleach through the eyeball.
What's going to be the 2016 drug?
Oh, the household high.
Yeah, the household high. I reckon
Putting washing up liquid over your cigarette and smoking it after dipping the end in rat poison.
I reckon it's going to be putting your mouth in the Hoover piece and turning it on until all the air is sucked out your lungs.
Oh, that's weird.
So like
I can imagine your tongue.
You're at like literally the peak of like death because your entire face is being ripped out, and I reckon that's going to be somehow getting you high.
Or putting it reverse in your arsehole so you get really
bloated. So it can suck all the cough syrup out your arsehole. That you've just
reverse,
chugged.
In reverse, it blows in.
That was fucking ridiculous.
That is ridiculous. I don't see them. At least they maybe have farts afterwards still.
I don't know.
Did it cure that like it would a sore throat?
Who do you reckon is going to do good at the Oscars?
I don't even know who's nominated. I hope Leonardo DiCaprio.
No, it hasn't come out yet. I hope
Leonardo DiCaprio gets one.
No, this is the thing though, because he's supposed to be in this. What is it like? It's not the fucking.
I forget the title again.
I want to say I want to say Covenant, but I don't think that's right.
It's not. It's not like that.
But like I haven't. I mean, I think it's out in America, but I haven't seen anything over here for it yet.
I know it's coming out. I've seen trailers.
I'd say this now, man. Johnny Depp's gonna get one for Black Mass.
Yeah.
Because he's
Good
apparently
shout.
really shit hot in
Good
that.
shout.
And I haven't seen that yet either.
I think Ben Affleck's gonna get one for Batman.
Fat man. Fattest actor. I mean, I get it. He's supposed to be like older Batman.
He's not fat. He's actually really fucking built.
Nah.
He's just really built.
Looks
He's
fat,
big.
man. He looks fat.
He's quite a more Batman's. They're basing it on the. I'm not going to geek out about it.
Who would have you?
But the graphic novel it's based on.
Hang on, no.
He is a more of a well set.
Because I can't see Ben Affleck as Batman. I really can't.
Just as
mainly because I think Kevin Smith went to the producers and said like, I say Ben Affleck for everything. Who would have you chosen to be the newest Batman? Who do you think would make a good like Bruce Wayne Batman?
You know, I actually had no idea who would be Batman.
I mean, like Christian Bale. No one's been good as Batman. I mean, Michael Keaton was great. Yeah. But
even when he was Batman, they received thousands of letters of complaints.
Yeah, of course. Because he was like, even when he was just in Bruce Wayne mode, there was nothing to him. Yeah. At least like Christian Bale had a bit of fucking like panache.
Yeah, panache.
De jour.
Christian Bale de jour.
I think there would have been plenty of other people better than Ben Affleck to play Batman.
I think they would have had to have gone unknown.
Yeah, completely.
But I knew they were going to make him older. I remember hearing for a while. I don't know the guy's name. Something Ham. He was in Mad Men and some other films.
Oh, John Hamm.
He had like the jaw. For a while there was rumours floating around it was going to be him because he was like age appropriate and had the chin.
All you got to do is to be Batman is have a chin. Which is actually now that you say it, I can kind of understand why Ben Affleck got it.
Yeah.
That dude has a butthole chin.
He's like the dad from American Dad.
That guy literally has an asshole for a chin. I can see that. Shit.
A chiselled arsehole for a chin.
What about
He's got Johnny Bravo
who's
for a
the
chin.
who's the dude? No, actually no, that's fucking ridiculous. I'm gonna say the dude who's like Doctor Who right now.
That is ridiculous.
Malcolm Tucker.
The old guy, yes. I don't think
he's
could
too
be-
old.
Yeah, he's too old.
Might as well just put Michael Caine in a bat suit if you're gonna do that. Let him go Harry Brown and everyone.
We'll just get Alfred from the originals.
I failed you, master.
Should I prepare the
I
Batmobile?
failed you.
That's still the other one, isn't it? That's still Michael Caine.
Yeah.
I meant the other one.
In Dark
Alfred.
Knight.
I meant the old.
Oh,
Alfred.
the old.
Yeah.
It's Fetty Schwarzer.
It's supposed to be cool.
Brilliant.
And there he was, covered in mud, all over his legs. Anyway, I'm going to bed now. I need to be up early to get Master Wayne up and make his tea and do his crumpets and prepare the Batmobile for him and iron his suit,
what? No, not Batman. No.
jerk him off, put him to bed,
Sir,
get him back
sir,
up,
sir.
breastfeed him.
So we have a slight situation. I may have mentioned the Batmobile to your lady friend.
I've told everyone who you are.
That's
I
fine.
am
Thank God-
103 years old.
thank
I do
God
have
you're-
Alzheimer's. I do get confused, and I did just tell everyone.
Thank God
you
your Batcave has enough to hold 200 dead bodies.
Oh, you know what? Don't worry. I told them you were robbing by mistake. It's fine. But I did tell them where the Batcave was.
I told you we were Batwoman.
So, do you reckon we're done with 2016?
I reckon. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's plenty of things that we
Wait,
could.
like I say-
Ooh, what do you think is going to be the biggest terrorism act of 2016?
Are we going to answer that
No,
one?
no. I think it's about time we do mention that we did get an email through, and we are now sponsored by ISIS. So, I mean, that's probably the.
Yes, the
So-
Greek female goddess.
Oh, well played. Turned it around nicely.
I thought so.
Congratulations, sir.
I think on that note, we actually will go into... you didn't ask for it, but here's our advice anyway.
Holla!
Excuse me, can I ask you a question? I don't want your advice. I don't want it. I don't need to listen to you talk to me. I don't want your advice. I just think you should marry the dog and be happy. I don't need to know what you have to say.
Advise me!
Advice. If you do, we'll not be held accountable for inedible heartbreak. Thank you.
I went on a guy's night out with two mates, and we all got completely lashed. So they stayed at mine. We were in our early 20s. I woke up naked, knowing I'd gone to bed fully clothed. I went into the room where they were sleeping, and they were naked too. I was intrigued, but nothing was said, and none of us has mentioned it since. So I don't know what happened that night. I don't know if I should question them, or should I tell my girlfriend about it.
I believe that to be called the Roman Wank Party, I believe.
Soggy biscuit.
What are you going to do about that? I mean, there's nothing to say that you went to bed, got a little bit uncomfortable in clothes and took them off, not suggesting that you wanked your friends off.
And then you started a trend, and they all did it.
Yeah, exactly. Your friends walked in thinking like, oh, you know, we'll go and teabag him, it'd be a laugh. And it's like, oh, he's got his clothes off.
Let's all get naked and have a nice sleep.
I mean,
Maybe it was just hot.
was it during the summer?
It doesn't say when it was. Maybe it was just hot, or maybe there's full to be a laugh to have a little kiss on a co.
To be fair, I mean, I've been drunk and gotten home and I'm just like, I'm going to take all my clothes off.
Yeah, but you're not like with two mates that get naked too.
Oh, no.
By
there
mate,
isn't.
you like male mates.
No. I mean, usually I'll say goodnight to mates and then go and take my clothes off.
And then they did it too in the same room.
And
so
you've-
maybe they.
And you've
got
been
up
the
to
only one to
something.
ever stay at my house. How does that make you feel, Greg?
Makes me feel fantastic. Because I was naked in the living room.
Fantastic.
Sleeping down there, walking around, waving to your neighbours.
Waving your dick at my
Wafting
neighbour.
around.
Wafting. That
Helicoptering out the
suggests there
window.
was an air of scent in the air. I mean, that's... I
What
think
can you... hypnosis. Go back.
hypnosis,
Get hypnotised.
hypnotised,
Go
that's a
back
good
on
one.
that night. But I want to inceptionally plant the most horrific thought you have of that night into your head beforehand. So
I'd
that's
quite like
what you
that.
actually think about.
Yeah, definitely. So basically, big old bumming sesh. Big old bumming sesh round at Gaz's house.
Yeehaw!
Went on a fucking mad one with Gaz last night. Ended up
Got
bumming
got
each other.
Totally lashed. It was
Banter. Hashtag.
Lols.
That's gonna be, mate. That's gonna be the new cheeky Nando's. It's just gonna be called bumming.
Low.
Went for a cheeky Nando's, ended up bumming my mates. Banter.
With some garlic sauce on point.
Total banter, mate.
Total banter with the boys. Cock and balls.
Go to Nando's, end up bumming your mates. That's the advert you won't hear. But
No.
you will hear it on the All Seeing
Yeah,
Guys
yes, you will, 'cause
podcast every 2 weeks on Tuesday.
It's a great advert. So yeah, I mean, what would you say?
I don't know,
I
man.
just tend to get over it.
I've never really been in that kind of scenario where I've woken up in a house and everyone's naked.
Well, we haven't been in a few of these scenarios.
No, I'm not saying you and me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
ever.
right.
I'm just saying in general.
Yeah. No,
I've never really woken up in a house full of naked people.
I don't think. Well, tell your girlfriend about it if you want. She might find it funny.
She
Didn't
will
do anything.
literally. I can
think
almost guarantee
maybe you would have known if you had had sex or been bummed.
Yeah. There's like sort of an ice cube resting softly on your bum hole. Because your mates look out for you and they're just like, well, I did tear him to pieces.
Maybe you were bitching about your love life, so they just did you a solid while you were asleep.
I did rip him a new arsehole, so I might as well just place an ice cube there to make it slightly sweeter for him.
So what advice would you give him?
I reckon all go out for a fry up, and during said fry up, just be like, oi lads, why did we all end up naked?
Yeah. Or you three
And
go
just be
out
like,
again, and get hammered, and see if it comes up again.
Yeah.
Conversation.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't,
It seems like the
then
sort
it was
of
a
thing that
one-off.
as blokes you need to discuss why you're fucking smashed again.
Yeah,
Because it might end up happening a second time.
Yeah, just like, oi mate, oi Terry, Terry.
Wouldn't it be funny if we totally got naked and just had anal sex? Oh, for a laugh.
Oi, tell.
For a joke.
Oi, wouldn't it be funny, right? If you and me, we just smashed our balls against each other.
Like
Like,
conkers.
you take your bollocks and I'll take my bollocks, and we'll just bang
Bash them together.
Literally, just squash them together
It'll
until
be
there's
so jokes.
until man paste.
Bare bants.
Until we're covered in man paste.
Lol.
And they'll be like, oh yeah, that will be funny though. That'll end up on Lad
If we
Bible.
will film that, it'll be good
It
fun.
won't end up on Lad Bible. It'll end up on Bugger Bible,
Bugger Bible.
which is
Yeah,
basically,
the
let's
less
face it,
popular podcast.
let's face it, is just
Facebook
the
page.
Bible.
Well, let's hear what the advice was on this one for a little bit. Just the opening line.
Was it just like, this is not a this is not a problem.
This is a situation. If you were all very drunk, whatever happened probably doesn't matter. It does not imply that you are going to be gay long term.
Just curious.
Just dipping your toes
a
in.
little bit, yeah.
Just dipping your toes
Oh,
into
no,
the
you didn't say there were toes involved.
Oh, maybe there was.
I woke up with a shitty
Of
big
course,
toe.
of course, there is a. But learn from it. In future, don't drink so much. You don't know what's going on. You're always at risk.
That's it.
Of
Drink.
course, the
drink,
safety announcement.
drink responsibly.
You're fine. You're all right.
That's it.
Enjoy it.
Man, that's not even a problem.
It's an escapade.
That is it. That is, mate. That is
drunken lark.
That is basically gonna be in the speech for your wedding. If your best man is one of the men that woke up naked.
What a speech that would be.
That'd
We
be
all
great.
woke up bollocks one morning.
Oh my god!
Start bollock naked.
Woke up bollocks
I was
and start
spooning
bollocks.
Steve.
Oh, that was embarrassing. Oh, let me tell you, the places
Underwear everywhere.
the places my fingers had been.
I can still
I best-
taste him on my sandwich.
I best not describe it. Oh, got a message.
Was that you?
Was it me?
It wasn't me.
It weren't me. Mine's on site. Someone got a fucking message.
That was weird. My phone doesn't make a noise when it gets a message.
Neither does mine.
That's freaky. What the hell was that
Weird.
noise?
If you know where that noise is, please contact All Seeing Guys.
Was it you?
It wasn't. No, all I've got is like some fucking sport update.
So our advice is just fucking get over it, move on.
Yeah, seriously.
Or get really drunk and then
I
just
think
bring it up
I
and
think
do
the
it again.
scenario
I think that
is
would be the,
don't
overall
mention it until one of them mentions it,
Exactly.
and which is in the situation of guys, it won't be mentioned ever again
Unless you get hammered.
unless you get hammered and do it again,
Which
and then
I
you all
think they should.
you're all cockfighting in the kitchen, fucking having.
Cockfight.
Trying to reenact episode 1's like Darth Maul and like Qui-Gon Jinn, Obi-Wan Kenobi like thing.
Lightsabers
but
everywhere.
with your penises.
Lightsabers everywhere.
And if you got really emotional when Qui-Gon Jinn got stabbed,
Quite John Jin.
and by emotional I mean erect, then you're probably a little bit gay for your mate because he's Darth Maul.
You've got a Phantom Menace.
You've got a Phantom Menace. Dear Lord.
At the beginning of the show, we didn't do shout outs.
No, we didn't.
No,
But
we
that's
did-
because
We won't give a shout now to.
it was really it's really more just like not to the listeners but all the other podcasts out there who have like they listen to us, they promote us, and we listen to them, and just generally just have like a bit of a I don't want to call it a relationship because it's not
Community.
that serious. Yeah, man. I just like basically just a shout out to like the podcast community that we're involved in.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, so I want to shout out to obviously Podnose, the UK network that's
Davy
hosted
and
us
Den.
very early on.
Yeah.
George Grimwood set up Podnose.
He did.
And it's now grown so much bigger, so many more podcasts on
There's
it.
so many good ones
He
on
puts
there.
so much work into it. He's doing it one man, and he's always on the case.
Yeah.
So a big shout out to him for giving us the chance to be on there and just being supportive in general.
Yep.
I'm sad we couldn't make the Christmas meet and greet, but there's one in Easter. So
There we go.
I'm hopefully looking forward to that one. George Grimmer has been doing his own one called Pod Pit. That's on the Podnose, which is
Yep.
basically a talk of all different podcasts.
Yes.
There's so many different podcasts appearing on there, including one from here, a local one to us, How to Write a Tune with Jay and Tony from the Brass Cats.
Yeah, man. And we're going to be, hopefully, in 2016, we're going to be sitting down with those
We're
guys.
going to do an episode
That's going to be
with
really,
them.
really good.
I'm really looking forward to that. I've not actually met the guys yet, but I've spoken to them a lot on Facebook and Twitter and what have you. They're really cool guys. They've got an awesome fucking studio. So they're going to be in our podcast, but we're going to record it at their studio.
But
Their
it's,
studio's awesome.
it's going to be like a bit of a pod swap, that one, isn't it?
Sort of. Like, yeah, they'll just be guest hosting on ours. But I've been planning out the episode, and we are going to be talking about podcasts.
Yeah, no, and that's absolutely fine. That's all we know.
Some shout outs to other ones. I'm going to read off some names quickly. Strange Times with Davey and Den, Empty Rent, That's Life, Moans and Screams, a horror one. One called Xcast, Exploring X-Files. It starts in Jan, but they've been chatting to them back
you
and
love
forth on
fucking
Twitter.
X-Files, though, don't you?
Open All Powers, they gave us a great shout out. Two Guys, One Garage Band podcast. Podcheese, I've been thoroughly enjoying this podcast as well. The guys are really, really funny. Three Guys Talking, and of course, This Shite Podcast.
Of course.
Who notably did a nice little intro impersonation of me and Joe on the Christmas special.
God! If you haven't checked out the intro to the last the Shite Podcast fucking Christmas special, then do fucking check it out because it is something else. They give a lot of props to us again. we're gonna have to come back at them, man. Like we're gonna have to.
Harry wants to come back at them.
I'm gonna have to dust off my Australian accents for that one. Because that's going to be something special.
Should I prepare the Australian accent, sir?
Yes. Perhaps you would like to choose Perth this time.
It's a good relationship, those guys. Always supporting each other. It's weird. Knowing them all started by a single like from them on Instagram.
That was it, man.
I put up like a picture being like, coming soon, All Seeing Guys pod. We hadn't even recorded an
man,
episode
it was,
yet.
but you think about that, man. It was the same with Dicerollers with like Sean. Like when we were starting out with Dicerollers and stuff like that. This guy, it was
Sean
Trigonometry,
TV.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Trigonometry, like this guy out of Liverpool. He
grime rapper. I think he still does now.
He fucking
Dug it.
Yeah, he dug it, and then he passed on to some mates, and one of his mates was doing like a internet radio show, and we fucking went up to Liverpool and fucking hung out, and it was good times.
Awesome. But like, it's crazy. That was all through Twitter.
It's all it takes, man. Is a like. It's all it takes, and that's why we are constantly encouraging you to share and like our shit.
That's it, because that's all it took. They liked a picture of ours, the only podcast picture I put up. I clicked on their name, so they had one picture, and it was like looking at the table where sat now, microphones. And I was like, oh, they're doing the same thing. And when the first episode came out, again, I saw it on their Instagram, so I went and checked it out, and that was the beginning of it, man. I messaged them straight away, just like, awesome, cool.
Yeah.
You're doing exactly the same as we are at the same time. Like, we're both starting out.
I would absolutely.
They gave us shout outs before our first episode dropped.
I know, man. I really would like to sit down with those guys and do a fucking show.
We're gonna do a crossover. I figured out how to do it.
Are we gonna do like a Skype?
Yeah, it's sort of, yeah. It will be Skype, but it's not. It's gonna be
There will
recorded
be
differently.
Skype.
There will be Skype.
That's the one of our predictions for 2016. That's gonna be the sequel to There Will Be Blood.
There will be Skype.
As well, I would also want to give shout outs to
this Skype podcast.
This Skype podcast, brilliant. Just out of that list, that I don't know if the guys at the lab, the local ass bitches podcast.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
massive shout outs to them. They had a episode recently where they were doing like Q&A.
Yeah,
and I literally like wrote a message on their page that was just like, which is better, Grease 1 or Grease 2? Because Grease 2 is the better film.
Did they agree with you?
I don't know. I need to listen to the episode, and then I will write my thesis on why Grease 2 is better.
They gave us shout outs, played their advert, they're good fun.
Exactly, and as well, Caution Wet Floors.
Caution Wet Floors have been great to us. They've been giving us shout outs, upping our episodes on Twitter.
So really, just like a massive.
There's so many out there.
Massive shout out to all the podcast community that are involved with us and
the
we're
ones
involved
we're
with
yet
them.
to encounter.
Exactly, and you know what? We'll fucking see you in the new year.
And like Joe said earlier, like, share it, review it, rate it, even though we don't like being like iTunes. I usually always share SoundCloud more, but if you do listen on iTunes, do us a favour, hit a rate, do a review, share it, because more reviews and rates it gets, like rating it out of 5 stars.
I thought you said rape.
No,
Sorry.
don't rape it. You can do rape it in terms of over listening to it.
Like rape the shit out of our podcast.
Listening to us against our will, just like
No, don't listen to us. Don't listen to us.
because it really does help us out and get it out there more and more.
Exactly.
So yeah, do that. Awesome. Next episode is going to be a segment showcase episode, which I mentioned
That
in
is
this
it.
special.
We
so
got
I didn't get too much into that.
I'm sure you have enjoyed, my dank corner, but there's so much more coming this year.
And that
so
will
many
be
more
on the
ideas.
episode as well. There's so much. I'm looking forward to next episode. It's going to be good fun.
Yeah, man.
And then, as Joe mentioned, I do now have the portable recording equipment, so there are going to be some interesting episodes. Not all the time. We're not going to milk it. There will be some more guests as well. Harry will return in the future.
Harry's going to be back because we know he's popular, and we, in all honesty, fucking loved having him there. He provided an entirely new element.
Yeah, we're not going to overdo it, but he will be back.
You know what we should do with your portable equipment is we should try and interview Moses.
just be
taking a flashback to the
Town
ambassadors, the town ambassadors. We should try and interview Moses.
Moses of Kingston.
That would be amazing.
So by the time this goes out, we would have had New Year's. We would have played the Fighting Cocks as Dicerollers, which we're doing New Year's.
New Year's.
We haven't done it yet because we're recording. But yeah, we're playing live. Well, we would have played live Fighting Cocks New Year's.
I love that you're having to correct yourself with past tense every single time.
So
we're playing.
Again,
we have played.
not something we would always do, but again, as we're going to be playing New Year's and it is New Year's, we are going to end with a Dicerollers track.
To be fair, we've only played one of our tracks.
Yeah. And we're going to play That Was Why It's Interesting. We're going to the other end of the spectrum here. With actually probably is one of my favourite tracks.
This is one
also,
of our better
shouts
ones.
to all the bands that we played this year and that have shared the podcast episode.
All the bands that we played gigs with, all the bands that we fucking played songs on, and all we wish you is nothing but the best. Man, fucking, I tell you what, man, Red and the Black have got a whole lot of fucking shows coming up, man.
Yeah, man.
They got wild shit.
Yeah, they played Camden, didn't they?
Yeah, man.
In the workshop. They're having a great old time.
Fucking, I think next year as well, Mike's getting married, I think.
Yes, yeah.
Man,
so
it's going to be...
We'll play some more of
slightly,
we won't
slightly
play
less
his
than
wedding.
musical information
We won't
there.
play his wedding, but we will play another
We are going to be fishing for an invite, though.
But this is... I doubt we'll get that.
We could do a wedding episode, man. It'll just be
We're
us
just
at the
getting
wedding.
gate crash weddings.
Yeah, pretty much. We could easily do that.
We could do
if
we
we
just
book
sit
off
outside.
But
don't get invited. Just show
no,
up as waiters.
All we have to do is book off one Saturday a month in from April to July. And then all we got is just literally just get on a bus, and as soon as we pass a church with people in it, we'll just be like, all right, done. That's it. We'll figure out what the fucking...
start doing funerals as well.
That's it.
Kids' birthday parties. He-Man.
Can we instead just go to a funeral and shout, He-Man, He-Man?
Just mix it all up.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, this is All I Need from Dicerollers. That's us.
Cheers for listening.
Happy new fucking year, everyone.
Here's to 2016.
2016, the year of the all-seeing guys. We'll be back.
I just toasted a baseball bat.
Tuck it in.
Seeking out temples to make me feel level. Spiritual lightning is storming my mind. It's not what I want, but it's all I can find. Burdens are making me feel so defined, but these thoughts aren't just mine. They travel through time, and in dreams they give signs. I don't understand, is it part of a plan? I walk on the sand, even footprints alongside the hands of those before me who fell. I'm running, what's churning, I feel like I'm learning. The knowledge inside me is growing and burning, and slowly I'm falling, deserving this hurting. Reality reacts, hourglass starts to crack. Beliefs in gold leaves, visions built mountain deep. False faith paints our art, wish maps out our past. Wish outlast man's blast, explosions, corrosions, and I. Undressed, my soul distressed, digest this mess, gonna play what's next. I'm never gonna see what's hidden for me, and lightning dark. The spark that chants, the hounds that bark, the teeth that pulls the world apart and lost our fears and ours. So I plug in my heart and let my life force recharge before this body falls apart and the sun implodes to a dead star. I just wanna know what kind of species we are.
The wind in my hair, the waves at my toes, speeded up flows, I'm sick and it shows. Nothing's off limits, so anything goes. There's too much bullshit that I want to expose. Spitting these syllables, keeping it lyrical, but people act like I am invisible. Yeah, I am cynical, fucked up of chemicals, desperate to feel something beyond incredible. All I needed was a clear mind. Answers to questions are easy to find. We can rewind, back through time, keep moving forward whilst looking behind. The one-eyed man in the land of the blind. The king amongst mortals is how he's defined. Not bound in chains, though won't be confined. Waiting for rules to be redefined. The planets align as I fall from grace. Come back to earth as a fucking disgrace. Wanting to vanish without a trace and take myself back to the darkest depths of space. Space. Take myself back to the darkest depths of space. And I'll take a deep breath and let out the rest. In the land of the giants, I'm David fighting Goliath, and trust me, I will triumph. Formed an alliance and now I'm defiant. I will not back down, I won't live in silence. I'm louder than sirens, a tyrant minus the violence. You can just call me your highness, fully aware that I seem self-righteous.
Believing myself, stop acting so spineless.
Now and again, I'm really not sure what to do with this pad and this pen. I just sit in my den and I stare at my canvas for so many days on end. Can't force creation, cause then what you build will only feel pretend. My words are so honest even though the truth is so easy to bend. The truth is I just got my confidence back and I show it by verbally abusing these tracks. Getting called cockies for how I act. Fuck your opinions, you don't know the facts. I'm winning it, killing it, climbing the peak of this mountain whilst foes become obsolete. They can't compete with the knowledge of speak. The bitter as lemons, the taste of defeat.